morning, y'all.
Good morning. Y'all. Good morning, y'all.
We out here.
Oh, and
Happy
they're just
New
showing
Year's.
pictures of anime.
Yeah, okay, we're live now. So, hello, welcome to the Happy New Year's stream for the new decade.
Good morning, y'all.
We're going to be playing a mod called Hard Life.
Good morning, y'all.
Yeah, good
It's
morning.
pretty hard.
Yeah, it's pretty hard. No jokes. We don't do jokes here. So yeah, we're going to be drinking while we do that, so. Well, that was...
So I got vodka. I'm ready to drink it straight.
I got a whole bunch of Angry Orchard and some other shit.
Ooh, that shit good.
Blueberry hard salsa.
I mean, it's literally, what is the alcohol content? Like 5%. It's not super strong, but...
It's good, though.
Oh, it's good as hell. That's all it needs to be.
Good morning. Yeah, I got myself a Mike's
Yeah,
Hard
5% by
lemonade.
volume. Yeah, it's not...
Bailey's Irish Cream.
Yeah, it's not New Year's here yet. It's only 9 o'clock. And for some of us, it's 10 o'clock. And for a few of us,
In
it's...
2 hours, it'll be 2
it's
hours.
It's 1 a.m. So what we're going to do when it's New Year's for each person, we're going to play gold underscore 1. So when it's New Year's for everybody, we're gonna do this.
Yeah, I'm gonna be dead last
So,
year. You're gonna be waiting
yeah.
forever.
Anyways, here's Hard Life. Let's get that booted up so y'all can see.
Make sure you stream it for us as well.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Fuck.
there we go.
Yes.
All right, there we go. So we got Hard Life going. I got my chat popped off over here to hopefully read most of it. Okay. Let me start streaming to you guys. Should I do the actual live stream or should I just do the Discord?
Tried and true method.
Yeah, let's do the tried.
Just do stream,
Yeah, okay.
I guess.
There you go. Click the link. It should be up.
Yeah, I see it.
So this is a mod for Half-Life that makes the game very hard, as you can tell.
It's
But
not
it's
lying either.
There's a lot of other things it does, but we'll get to that as it happens. So let's start on hard. Yes, hard live. No pun intended. Oh shit! I need to set the upload. Also, why 105?
Change it to 120.
Yeah, we gotta go real. Audio. Let's make sure this is all sort of down for y'all, so you don't have to hear that.
Good morning, and welcome to the Black
Good
Mesa
morning,
Transit
y'all.
System. This automated
Oh yeah,
train is
this has a
provided
really
for the security
cursed
and
intro.
convenience of the Black
Oh,
Mesa
yeah, it
Research
does.
Facility personnel. The
Oh, yeah, there's a
time
few,
is
like,
8.
It's still
changes.
volume.
Yeah, it changes a lot more than just the difficulty now, so there's that.
Yeah, there's like some maps with, some big void area.
Mm-hmm. Big room.
There we go.
AM.
I'm gonna
You remember
make
the big room magic?
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna make sure I get it all.
It's coming up. You're almost at the big room.
Yeah, it's on the right. So yeah, this looks kind of interesting.
Already getting your directions wrong.
Oh, I know where it is. I'm just showing it off somewhat.
The tram station.
But yeah, let's
floating.
So
Oh, and there's some.
Yeah, there's that. A bunch of people just die.
yeah.
Yeah,
already.
the meat room exploded.
We're off to a real
This train
start.
is inbound from level 3 dormitories to
Yeah.
Sector C.
Patreon.com Hard Life. Quick notes.
Make sure to go support them.
Destination.
They actually put like a lot more stuff in this room.
Sector C.
Yeah, there's shit going on.
Ah.
That's pretty much the same though, but
In
you know,
Area 9.
there's that
Board
you know
of
that
security train. If you have not
the famous
found
that
Get the
room.
rocket.
identity to the
The rocket room.
system,
Actually, I mean, it
you
looks
must
all right. They got
provide
whoa,
personnel for
Speeder
processing
Man.
before
I think that's
I
violated.
kind of wish it would be great if the rocket just starts falling off right when you go around the corner.
Yeah, that would have been really hard.
Or it
Life.
just explodes.
Yeah, you
as
just
you're,
hear
like,
you just
going
hear
down.
whoa, it's gone. Oh, hello, Mr. Freeman. Looks like you're running. You're running.
Shit, I'm gonna need another one of
Looks
these
like
in
you're
a
running,
second.
Mr. Freeman.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to go through this 6-pack real fast.
Jog in.
I'm doing it while I'm on the turn, right? Because
I started early, so I'm kind of.
There's
Oh,
no
God.
timing.
I got a head start.
I don't know why the train goes slow there, but ugh.
It has a hard time turning.
This is not the Angry Orchard I usually pick up, but they had 2 flavors. They had rosé and they had the original.
What'd you get?
I got the original. Oh wow, there's nice holes in the jump.
This is weird. Just the
That's a
Oh,
pretty
yeah,
thin
it take-
platform for that.
yeah.
I mean, it takes off. I mean, look, it's fine.
I don't think that's how it would work in real life.
Nah, it's fine. It's hard life. It's not real life.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's kind of like a helicopter. It's like a dual helicopter.
There's usually like some other flavor of Angry Orchard. It's like a green labeled bottle, but they didn't have it. And it was either that or Shiner. And
So is this one you got shit?
It's alright.
Oh, look at those rails. Look at that.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
misaligned.
Ugh.
That made me coom.
Also, did you notice that the openers went into the wall?
Yeah, they're just gone.
It's like real
There they
life.
are. Look at that.
Yeah, there they are.
There they are. But we gotta wait for it to close. You know, close the door behind you. Oh, never mind. They already did that. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck.
Instant.
I'm stuck.
Hard life.
God fucking damn it. Alright, well, here's the first time
Well,
we
they
used
told
Notebook.
you to expect it.
A reminder that the Black Mesa
I'm back with a drink.
Alright, I already got stuck.
will commence this evening at 1900 hours in the level.
Make sure you stand in a very specific spot of the train, apparently.
Security
Oh, that almost fucking clocked me in the face, that other arm that flew out.
access transmission.
They didn't change this area at all.
No, it's
Kind
all
of sad.
Yeah. They could have, you know, had him
Yeah, the
dead
giant-
and another one being crushed in the
Electric.
beams. And...
Or relative who would make a valuable
Our
addition
administrative
to the
sponsor is
Black
classified, guys.
Immediate openings are
Oh
Disaster
yeah, they didn't
response-
touch this map at all. Oh my thing.
No, it's just the original. That's why I got stuck.
No,
because...
No, they added like 2 people.
Oh yeah, look,
And-
there he is. Let's see. Look, there he goes.
Oh, well, holy crap! He's driving it.
Yeah, see?
Realism.
Enhance. Enhance.
Dude, he took the gamer challenge, dude.
Enhance. What if he gibbed from like the train?
Yeah. Crush Force 1000.
You just hear him-
Fucking Gibbs.
You just hear him scream. Or maybe they take a
This
beta.
is a weird angle to freeze at.
Yeah, I don't know why the map stopped here. It's...
Regular
Whoa.
radiation and biohazard screenings are a requirement.
You're gonna have to resort to the console.
Can I get out of here?
Black Mesa Research Facility.
Uh-oh.
I wouldn't test
Uh-oh.
it.
Oh, it's the wee man.
You're stuck in here with me.
Oh, hey, look, it's a Barney and...
Oh, yeah, now
and
Barney's
G-Man.
on there.
Oh, enhanced. He's not even carrying a box.
That's what I call an
Oh god, I'm getting
enhancement.
stuck on the... Jesus Christ.
Work safe. Work
Alright, got a
Future
cocktail.
depends on it.
I hope my chat's auto-scrolling.
You're late to the party, Brody.
I'm so fucking late, I'm crying.
Oh, where's
How's
Barney?
the
Oh, there he is. Never
He's
mind.
way over there. They never fixed that issue where you have to wait for the motherfucker to walk all the way out here.
Oh,
door-
fucking
the door is
Katamari Damacy music is playing auto-playing through my YouTube. I thought that was the song playing through the
Yeah,
intro.
That'd be
the hard
amazing.
theme.
Da, 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 da. I was like, what the fuck do you mean?
That would be fantastic. I kind of wish they did that. Oh my god.
Introducing him.
Oh my god, that's Baron.
Isn't that some form of race?
That's Broski.
According to the...
I like his hat.
No, that's not
Broski.
Barney, that's T-Bone.
No, for God's sakes.
You better stop right there.
I think it's fine.
Oh, God.
One of my coworkers. One of my coworkers. Whoa, he turned really fast.
We can't all be that inebriated.
No, one of my coworkers at work, when he was
The
a
view
rapper,
roll is,
when he was a
good.
rapper back in like the '90s and early 2000s, his name was T-Bone.
That's cool.
Yeah, he looks like that. Except without
Yeah,
the hat.
now he's in Half-Life.
Yeah, he's in Half-Life. Well, they didn't change this either. This is sad.
I bet it'll
T-Bone.
change on map load.
Happy
Yeah.
New Year, Victor. Oh, what the fuck?
That
Why is
was-
it on
I'm
that
a
side?
genius.
I mean,
There's
I
another
like
one.
that-
There's T-Bone Jr.
I mean, I like how that area looks, but that was
Why?
jarring.
What? Why are they all?
Osterm is
He
really
has
yellow now.
sunglasses.
Why are they all? What happened to the Barneys? Why are they all black? Whoa, that's big.
That's a big computer.
Can't go in there.
I really do not like that view roll.
Realism.
It's the
really?
mainframe.
It's
I
a
like,
lot.
I like the well. Okay, the view roll is a little sensitive.
Well, here, we'll do that. There we go. Now it's the opposite.
Why would you do that?
You know Turok does that?
That's even
like,
worse.
No, you know Turok, when you're running, the strafe tilting is reversed?
It makes it look like you're like drifting.
There we go.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's weird, but there's games that do that.
Okay, I gotta go and get another can. Hold on.
Hello? Oh yeah, the sad cursed room with one person working in it.
He's doing his work.
He's not walking either. He died.
Dude?
I'm gonna take a drink. Hello, Ben Stanley. How are you doing today, Ben Stanley?
Did you label the stream as a drunk stream?
Do I need to?
Why would you not?
I mean, I can change the
That's
title, I
half of
guess.
It's half of the fun, bitch.
All right, cunt.
We have fun here. at Magic Incorporated.
Oh, I just got this raspberry lime one. It tastes really weird.
Yeah. Flavored beer tastes okay. It
This
has a
blueberry,
taste.
this blueberry one. Was
There, is
pretty
that better?
similar to just normal beer, but this is like, this is weird.
There, is
In my
that better?
experience,
Is it-
flavored beer never really tastes good. It just tastes okay.
Is that better for you now, Sergeant Head Meme? Oh, whoa.
I can't tell.
Hey, why are they all black?
Yeah, when I went to the wire, did he remove the white skin tone ones?
Dude,
Oh,
there's
they
a,
guess so.
they had to
Why is
make
it
a
so
couple
high
diversity hires.
You cut out.
But there's still no
He's-
women.
There, I love the ones that are just
But-
staring.
But there is still no women.
Yeah, I mean they should
They were
add.
very
real life.
selective with their hiring.
Whoa, what the hell?
Oh, vent.
Whoa.
I mean, it makes sense. That
Whoa.
big crew lead somewhere.
Actually, I
like
kind of like that. Actually, I know some places that do that with their lighting. They
Yeah,
keep the
but they're
rim.
like missing all the panels.
Yeah, no,
No,
but they
no.
no. I know places
A
that
lot
do
of-
that where they
A lot of industrial places will just do gratings like that.
like yeah
Oh,
they'll have the drop ceiling ribs, but they won't put in any of the panels. I don't even
It's
know what
weird,
you call this.
but actually, I've seen that a lot of
This
places.
is not
that way.
changed in the slightest. Push.
No. You've got to look at the big room.
What's with the scientists just standing? They aren't like.
He's fine. He's a real.
I can't even
Himself.
move
He's
him.
living. He's living.
It's
his
hard
life.
life magic, please. Oh, there he is. He's white. There you go.
And he has no
Is
vest.
Oh, dude, his glasses are in his shirt.
And he has
Oh,
glasses.
oh, look at. Whoa, that science is warped. What the hell? Wait, what?
No,
It's fine,
he's
he's
just
just
Yeah, there's
doing
an
his-
entire catwalk.
Oh no,
up
there he is. Okay.
He's just exercising.
All right, let's move
Real
on.
though, I do like that. There's a catwalk up there. They did it. I'll
Oh, this
give
is
them
all
this.
one room now.
They did
Oh,
a
good,
good
and they made
job
it
at
one level.
making- They did a good job at making Black Mesa feel alive because in
I mean,
normal
there's-
Half-Life,
Oh my
it
god.
feels like
Is that an
it feels-
aquarium? Oh my
Dude,
god.
Oh,
Half-Life Aquarium.
That's great though.
Wait, what
Oh,
the
I
hell
love
is that?
the fish model.
Oh my
There's
God,
a
they
little
put
beta
little-
HEV charger.
Ah! There's a little beta. Oh, 2 snack machines.
Magic.
Or someone's computer.
Oh, 2 vending machines, 2 snack machines. We.
Can you still mess with the microwave?
Yep.
I
come
bet
on,
you
hurry
can.
up.
Oh, it's random beeps this time. Oh, there it goes.
Oh,
His
there we
lines
go.
came too early, but it works.
Yeah.
Is this running on Zash? This is Gold Source. This is not Zash.
I can't even look at the.
This
fucking-
is so dull. Jesus Christ.
Oh, that lighting is a little.
Yeah, they tried to put lighting up in the ceiling, but
That's
it
a
doesn't.
little reverse.
They tried to
Brody.
put. I know what they tried to do, but oh,
Oh, they added urinals.
Yeah, baby.
I.
That is a
don't
large
think-
room.
I don't
Oh my
think-
god.
I don't-
Big room.
Oh my God, it's Coomer.
Coomer.
Oh whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, he loves the Mandela effect.
The orchid eater.
Aw,
I knew there was gonna be a
Hey.
secret of one of these.
that ain't nice. Poor.
Oh.
Oh, I thought that.
Oh, it is. Oh,
And no
yeah.
reflection.
this mod's
Yeah.
fantastic. I love it. What the hell?
That's a lot
That's
of
a lot
suits.
of HEV.
There are a lot of suits missing. I wonder who
Everybody's
else.
wearing.
There's more Gordon Freeman.
No way I was expecting to see a big cafeteria in this one. No, I wasn't either. What the hell? What the fuck?
Magic, you should
Computer
probably turn
room.
off your Steam notification.
Oh, you can't go in there.
How can I do that real fast? Shit, I guess
Shift
I gotta
tab,
do settings.
settings, in-game.
There you go. Oh wait, it should just be that, right?
No, they moved that to the chat settings. So you got to hit chat and then notifications, and then you got to
Wait, where's chat from here?
on the friends list where there's the little cog. Hit that.
Oh, there we go. Chat and
Oh, so
I like
fucking fat.
It's apple cider.
wait, where?
Hit the notifications tab.
Man,
on
I
that.
wish this raspberry lime is just
Oh, there
not.
we go.
I'm honestly
There you
drinking a
go.
little too much of it.
This is just not sitting. This flavor is not sitting well with me. It's very weird.
Oh, there we go.
I'm not surprised. Not to be rude.
All right, hey, we're back. We're back.
No,
Guys.
this
Offline mode?
blueberry one was actually like pretty decent, but this is
Oh look!
weird.
Oh my god! Oh my
Assemble
god!
your own HEV.
Oh!
Good though, for whatever reason.
They had a little HEV suit in that carrying case over there. That's where one of them went. Oh god, I'm stuttering. Oh god, my frame rate's actually dropping. Like,
Magic Nipples is slowly losing his
Gold source to the max.
yeah.
I mean,
Where do you download this one? I must try it.
I-
You cannot download it. Oh, you cannot download
Oh,
it.
he went blue.
Whoa.
it would sound kind of retarded.
Oh, there's the
I
server
wonder-
You have to be
It's
given
some kind of-
access to the mod, which I haven't.
Yeah, let's just not go any deeper into that.
Wait a
Barney
minute.
is
What?
not opening the door.
I'm almost curious as
Uh-oh.
how the game would look with Zash 2019.
I think it's time to no clip through the
Ew,
door.
look at that. Hold on, look at that slick, please. What's
That's
up with
not a
his
real
face?
Slick. That's not a
Look
real
up-
slick.
Look
Go
at his
back to
face.
slick. Go back to slick. What's wrong with you?
Whoa!
Ew.
Oh
God.
shit! What the fuck?
Okay, we're gonna need to do this. Hang on. Fine.
Oh no, it's Gordon.
Hold on.
It is! It's Gordon's eyes!
It's Gordon.
Oh wait, hang on. Bind.
P.
P. I know. I'm sorry. Default. Default. FOV. 60. Bind. O. O.
Life for Riley.
Default. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
FOV
very
106.
I am TF2.
There we go. Now we can zoom in on things.
It's like
There he is.
That's
it's
amazing.
like
All right.
Gordon and Slick merged into one man.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, and then okay.
Whoa. Wait, are you guys hearing that?
Yeah, it's the buzz. It's the hum of the
Oh,
fish.
there's the
Thanks for
react.
He's just.
This is
He's
his.
a
Whoa.
Yeah, he's on duty.
I don't think change the
See how
sound.
fast he was turning? Holy shit. Whoa.
Oh, look at this!
It's slick HEV.
This is
It's
funny.
the the little store.
I like.
I like that he isn't even playing an animation. It's the default pose.
This is interesting.
I
Oh,
like this. I just
laser.
I could laugh at it. I just kind of like a lot of this.
Oh, this isn't even the floor.
And maybe I'm just a baby, but I
I
like
really
a lot of
wish-
these. I like a lot of these stylistic little things they did to make the game feel more alive. I don't know.
Yeah, it's neat.
I like a
But,
lot
you
of
know, it's...
I think there are some little quirks here and there, but it's a Half-Life mod made by like what?
This is what Black Mesa Classic tries to be.
No, he's red.
Yeah.
He's being his reddest.
He's very hot right
he's-
now.
Wow. All that radiation.
Oh, Gordon.
Gordon, I'm on fire.
I ate a spicy pepper.
Oh.
Oh wow.
Ooh, he got hurt.
Oh, he's dying.
Oh, that's.
Oh my god, that one's
listen,
dead.
This is cool. I don't know.
And then yeah, this is after all the other test chamber.
Yeah, this is the radiation.
Yeah, you're heading right into the fucking area
Oh.
where all those guys came out. He's doing the bait animation.
Wait, why is there just a tram here?
It's G-Man with hard hat.
Whoa!
Oh,
Oh no.
Just
That
turn
guy
around.
swallows-
Turn around. Ha ha! Ah! Oh, dude, that's...
Oh.
These are
Fine.
great.
it's Carl Johnson.
Whee! Oh, the lighting completely changed.
That's a problem.
Oh, this is just a retail
This
map.
is just a normal map.
Oh, fine. I'm okay with this.
I'm not. I'm just a little nerd.
I'm over the fucking sequence.
I'm more bothered that the game just suddenly became Half-Life 1. All of a sudden.
Yeah, I know. It's really depressing when it goes back to being normal maps because this is. Yeah, I gotta take another drink. Hang on.
Yeah.
Yeah, take another shot.
Oh god damn.
Yeah.
This is fucking great.
There is no shot game with fucking.
This is fantastic.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'll take my slow and steady sips.
I need to go through all.
Alright.
Oh man.
Even though this flavor is just gonna make me fucking
I've
just
never
kill
really
myself.
zoomed in on the guy yet.
Oh
He
man.
just looks really angry.
He's
Yeah.
pissed. Whoa.
Okay.
Alright, this is pretty much the same. I
I'm
guess.
afraid my name's Scientist.
Oh, he's doing it.
Big smart man.
Magic nipples.
Hard life
Smart
speedrunning.
man.
Oh damn it! Fuck. Well,
You
oh well.
fucked it up.
Fucked it up. You
He's already off
motherfucker.
kilter. Everything is off sync. It's all fucked.
My name Jordan. Jordan Creeman.
That was his delete
Alright.
key.
Well,
I thought that was the Spawn Gibbs one. I just deleted the door.
Well, go ahead now. Hurry up.
Alright.
Go on, get
Yeah,
in there,
what are-
Freeman.
yeah, what are you waiting
I
for?
didn't mean to do that. I meant to Spawn Gibbs.
What are you waiting for, Freeman? A hug? Stop it.
We're
Stop
testing.
it. Stop it. Stop it.
What are you
What are you
doing?
doing?
Oh,
Dancing.
Ugh! Dude, I hate this.
Just do your
This
job.
shit tastes so weird.
Well, as long as it doesn't taste bad.
Oh, we gotta go for speedrunning strats.
I really wish I just grabbed another blueberry.
What flavor did you just?
Raspberry lime. It's
Oh,
so
I hate that
bad, dude. It's so bad.
That,
No, man.
you.
No, man. No,
Oh,
man. No, man.
What
No,
Mun?
monster.
Mun who? What does Mun want with you?
He wants to stay in my room. And it's just not happening.
Fuck.
one.
Yeah,
Damn it. Did they clip that?
Valve did.
It's always been clipped.
Oh well. I mean, you could get on there and Half-Life 1. But they clipped it.
Activating.
Oh well.
Magic, you're not gonna get it, buddy.
Well, let's might as well. Come on, let's join. Let's go off.
It's
Come
a
on.
scientist party.
Let's push him into the
Gordon
machine.
just needs some extra help.
Sustaining sequence.
There we go. Oh, I can do this.
ready for you.
Oh!
Yeah.
What? What?
Oh,
Whoa!
What?
well,
Where'd he go?
What?
he
He's
teleported.
fucking gone.
Who's a poltergeist?
This better be a custom sequence. Put it back in. Put it back in again. You did something wrong. Brandon, you really don't like that flavor.
It's so bad, Brody.
What sound?
It's so fucking bad.
Then stop drinking it.
That's why I got angry.
I don't want to waste it.
Piss. Hey, Valve News Network, watch your language. You're gonna get in trouble with the new YouTube rules. Oh!
You almost just got murdered.
Happy
by
New
a-
Year's. Well, Happy New Year's to you,
Oh,
Tyler
it's-
McVicker of Valve
Yes.
News Network.
Happy
Ow.
New Year's and thanks for not completing
Ask
your
Jeff
mod.
for the discs.
Shut the hell up.
Start.
Shut up, Brandon.
Please ask Jeff for the discs.
Oh no, he killed the scientist.
yeah,
He
do that.
killed him.
Please kill.
He killed him. I'm running away. I'm running away. I'm running
Yep.
away. Hello.
Oh, wow,
wow.
you're real close to him.
No.
Yeah, you
Something's
better
talking
talk
about
to
it.
you better talk to Jeff about those discs.
He's talking to Jeff.
No, don't
Gee,
talk
off.
to Jeff. Just
Where
ask.
are the discs, Jeff?
Oh! Oh! No!
Wait, what?
You just got.
Excuse me?
Oh!
Change maps.
We appreciate it,
H1.
but I don't
H1.
appreciate this flavor, man.
That is pretty cool, though. I'm glad.
H1.
What the hell? Cannot find address.
Just get a different one.
I
The-
can't fucking talk.
The hard life maps are named differently.
Wait, what?
Oh, so this is hard now. This is the hard one.
It's
No.
difficult. like-
H1 AOC.
H1 Z.
Hard for seeing.
Hard for
Shut the
seeing
fuck up.
Hard for seeing consequences.
It's spelled wrong.
Jump off a bridge.
Not to you,
But
Tyler.
Summit Valve think both.
Give item suits.
Yeah, we didn't say shut the fuck
I
up.
want all-
to you. We
I
said
want all
shut
the
the
suits.
fuck up to the mod.
That's curious. I guess I'm not surprised that there's like both answers from.
Oh,
Valve.
let me do this real fast.
They kind of
Yeah.
tend to be that way. It's a
Before
bunch
we-
of people trying to talk.
It'd
to
be
one
really-
person.
It'd be really cool if Valve would just like open source gold source.
I'd love that.
Yeah, that'd be easier.
Wonderful.
We tried to warn them. Why
I
didn't
never
they
thought.
listen?
Close your eyes, honey.
Open your
Oh
eyes.
man, look at those speedrunning strats. I just wiggled through the door.
It's embarrassing to show off things that changed.
Well,
I get
it's like
that,
22 years old.
Oh!
And barely any of the people.
Oh, crash!
A lot of
Well, that was hard
No.
luck, guys. Come back next year. Alright, H1A1.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
I think it really needs to. I
What?
think there needs to, like.
I don't know how much more the community can do. I mean, we've been saying we want it for like
Oh
15
man.
years.
Wait, what hard? What are these?
Oh,
Yeah,
cool. You're
like-
making a report?
Oh, no.
It's
Sick.
actually sick.
What are these,
Sick.
Slarty?
Yeah.
Magic,
do it-
magic. You
that-
need to screen share again.
I think it'd be safe to say that if you did a report, probably be like.
Damn it! What about the ones that
No,
are
that
called
actually
hard
brings some
underscore?
attention to
Oh,
the subject.
those might be newer.
I'm
I don't know.
sorry. My
Those are the
brain's
new
not
ones
working well,
or the old ones?
But
I don't know.
I would. Oh wow.
Oh, they're not. That's even better.
I would say. In the reports, this is me being horrible, a little
Oh, yeah.
agitated trying to talk, but isn't there a Reddit thread where there's like hundreds of people asking for the discs?
Yeah, but you should ask Jeff what's actually on each specific disc.
And like what builds
I
there,
would-
like numbers and
I'm
dates.
sorry, I'm trying so hard to talk like a normal person.
If we knew what
Just
numbers,
show that.
what build numbers they were, we could decipher what content is on each one of them.
Oh
Show them
no! I would have wanted it
What do I
all.
see?
God damn it! Why is
Oh.
this mod so hard?
If Valve sees hundreds of people as nothing, then how are we expected to make any kind of meaningful, like?
Well, they want to see big people say.
All right, we're starting here.
Yes, Tyler, we will get you those views
Mm-hmm.
as long as you take this drink away from me.
All right, we're playing.
It's
Hard
almost
Life, guys.
done though. I feel it. I feel it.
I feel it coming back up. Do not.
No.
I feel
No,
a sense.
no,
you feel
I-
a sense of pride in account.
No, I feel the there's less in it now. I'm almost done with it.
Yeah, we'd have to promote the hell out of that video.
We would not.
Oh,
we
you're
would
doing
not-
fine. Oh god, the roll angle's back.
We would not shy away from promoting that video.
Oh
No,
god.
Well,
It is a-
well,
Oh
flaunt
god.
it.
Oh god. Oh god. It's already off. Oh.
Sure, I think
Dude, why did they charge up so fast?
I think we could do a few words
Who
about.
cares about the fucking alpha discs anymore? They're dead.
Shut up.
We got this going on. Look at this dead man. That's Gordon.
That's not
That's just
Gordon.
an
That's
edited
What the fuck?
Civil protection.
Maybe message
Oh,
us about
no! Stop!
Probably needs
Oh god, he's trying to open the door.
What's the matter with a couple of inebriated gamers?
Nothing we're saying makes sense, at least to me.
You can't trust anything I say, Tyler. I'm a rogue element.
He's a rogue little gremlin man. I like this.
Dude, no, this is...
I
God
keep just
damn
saying
it!
the same thing. I like this.
No!
And now you're back here.
No!
Just give up. Just give up.
No.
Go to bed.
People.
I think you just need to quick save.
After
like, every
this,
step.
we're gonna do MvM, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
We're
gotta
gonna
drink
do a
more.
wave of, if you haven't,
Yeah, we could do a mission of MVM.
Yeah, let's try to do that after this. Alright, hang on. Let's...
Yeah, I got a hair in my mouth.
I'm sure Tyler's talked about it before, maybe, but there's this server called
Tyler, play
potato.tf.
MvM with us.
Yeah, come get drunk and play MVM with us.
There won't be any room for him.
He's saving
We
his
can
Well, then
body.
we'll kick Magic out. He could just be a spectator.
No.
PS beta.
Why would I spectate as the fucking host?
Yeah.
That's why you would spectate. You'd watch and get the most action-built shots.
For 2 easy payments of $19.99, you could own opposing
Exactly.
force beta.
What the fuck?
You owned him.
What's going on? What is this mod? Why is it doing this to me?
Turn
I
off
would
God.
like-
Yeah, but knowing Randy Pitchford,
baby.
he'd probably want to
Are you
monetize
a baby
it somehow.
gamer?
I would love beta discs of Blue Shift. That was.
Oh yeah, we have.
Of course,
Yeah,
we've seen Duke Nukem.
Oh! He's gone.
Aren't those like the model renders or whatever?
Oh
I
god.
really want those builds to get out. They sure are cool.
Who's
Oh, it
fucking
was
pinging
gameplay.
me?
No one.
Sure are
no
neat.
What the fuck? Is that Brian?
Brian.
Brian, we're on stream.
Holy crap! It's that area from Quiver. Remember that picture?
Yeah, from data come.
Yeah.
That's the one. You got it.
Data coom.
Oh man.
God, this mod is fucking. Leave me
good.
alone! Oh shit!
I'm good at most.
I need another. I need another.
I don't
another
like
one.
it.
I need
Here
a-
lies Brandon Beck.
I forgot how it's spelled. Hang on.
He died in his Miami.
All right, let's open
This
another
is-
Angry Orchard. Here it is.
This is Hard Life. It's Half-Life with a lot of. It's got a little crazy like features.
Half-Life with a little
And
they
spin.
changed
It's got
the
crazy
map.
future.
A little dash
Spice.
of craziness. A little
It's
dash
also.
Yeah,
it's also-
have you received a review copy of Hard Life? I haven't.
Magic
Dude.
Nipples is a bad man.
I'm a
And
bad.
I'm right
I'm
in
a
the
danger.
next
I'm a
day.
Whoa! What the fuck?
Terminator.
I'm right.
What the fuck?
I'm right.
The Terminator.
That dude.
What the fuck?
What?
This is a very
Wait,
awful build.
did he get through? Did he get through the gate?
Yeah, he just ran through it.
Oh my god, that scared the absolute. I don't think you understand how scared I got when I saw him just walk through the fucking
Oh
thing.
shit, we got Left 4 Dead archiving.
Oh
here.
my god.
Oh my god, it's Left 4 Dead Archive.
Talking about the You Are Dead.
Oh my
Shout
god.
out.
This is some.
Oh,
We're dead.
that actually scared me a lot. Leave me alone.
That's him.
I can't believe Magic Nipples would turn God mode on.
I'm still waiting
I-
eagerly for you to
Oh,
return
oh,
on,
Oh,
in
leave me
January
alone.
after the new
Leave me
year.
alone.
Quick save. Quick load.
Yeah, hang on. I gotta bind those.
Yeah, you need
Hold
a
on.
quick save like every 2
Where
seconds.
is it?
It's F6 and F7.
No. No.
No? No? What do you mean no?
See?
Oh my god.
Thank you.
Oh, here, Magic. Here's one for you. What's it like to have a mortgage?
Okay. Also, a side question. What is it like to have a mortgage? Okay, so it's pretty easy. If you're able to put it's literally just monthly payments as if you had like a phone or something.
$14.99.
Well, mine's 14.
Your home,
Mine's
along
14.
with HOA fee.
Well, okay, in this area, rent in like a 1-bedroom apartment is over 1,000, and my mortgage is $1,400. So for an extra $400, I have a 3-bedroom house. So yeah, if you're able to put some money down on a house, it's literally way cheaper. Yeah, well, if I move to the west a little bit, rent drops to like $600 for like a 1-bedroom apartment, and they're nice. They're not like
it's usually cheaper.
yeah, being near Houston sucks ass.
Oh
'cause-
fuck! You have a 3-bed. Oh, you lucky son
What
of
the
a. I guess
fuck,
for-
Tyler?
I got rid of
I
the.
guess-
I have a
got rid
small-ass
of the raspberry
hell?
lime. I'm gonna go
That's
get
like
my
almost
Well,
great.
you see, you
Fuck.
live in Florida.
Since
I'm gonna go
already-
get my third one. I'm gonna go back to blueberry.
I wish I had a.
15. 8:15. You better get a nice ass place.
I wish I had a basement.
What would you do in the basement?
Make Half-Life mods.
Anyways, so
Why am I laughing at
this is Hard Life, a mod for Half-Life.
that? It looks cool. I like it. That's a fancy gun.
I'm losing it.
I'm sorry. I'm really out of it all the time.
I am. It didn't take but 2 beers to get pretty into this. Let me take another good sip.
Can he please have a...
Can I have a build of Hard Life? Wait till after the stream.
Yeah, after the stream.
After the stream, I'll talk to the devs and we'll see. What
Y'all ready for this?
Oh no!
What's the
Oh,
phrase?
much
No loss
better.
is like
Life
loss.
saved.
I don't even know.
God damn it.
Much better.
He's sipping.
Back to the tolerable.
Oh god. How do you even get across? You have to.
Carefully.
Hide up in here.
God.
That would be a whole...
Is it bad that Angry Orchard's blue in color, but my coughing color is red?
Old man dies.
I am reinstalling Team Fortress 2 so I can play with you guys later.
Oh yeah, MvM. Fuck.
Yeah, we can all do MvM
I was
after this.
just
'cause
talking about that 2 minutes.
I'm saying we can. Oh god, Jesus.
Oh,
I hear
shit,
noise. I hear noises and I can't
I want to do
see.
MVM. I'm putting that in there. I'm putting my ticket in there.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
my
doing
ticket,
MVM.
sir.
We gotta find it. Oh god, I forgot the headcrabs can hop left to right.
Packing
actually
up
a-
textures into a wad. Wally. Wally is a tool that is made for it. It's old, but it will.
Wally's really ancient, but it's one of my favorite tools at putting wads together, just because it's just drag and drop, and it's really easy at setting them up.
Look up Wally Half-Life tool.
Yeah, because it's good for like Quake and Quake 2 as well.
Yep.
Yeah, this mod is a gem.
What? Where the
CW3D.
fuck am I?
I really enjoy this.
Where
I think-
am I?
Great
I
smashing
think
room.
being
Yeah,
I
hey
think-
Magic. Hey, turn off God mode, dummy.
I think being drunk makes this mod that much more enjoyable, though. No offense, I just
All right,
I
I'll
think
turn
we
off
got-
God
I
mode.
think
God.
everything
Yeah, you
zany.
drunk fuck.
I think
Quick
everything
save.
zany about this mod is better.
Also, hello CW3D. How
Save
are
the
you
game.
doing?
You're gonna die.
It's very wacky zany.
Oh yeah, I got it. There you go.
Save the game.
I'm crazy.
I don't even
Crazy
know. What room is so
I'm
fucking
crazy
dark.
like Lewis. It's not that dark.
Crazy Lewis.
Yeah,
Do
there's
your
lights.
best impression of Lewis.
It's pretty fun. Where am I? I
Hell's
need to
here.
know where the goal
Xbox. Internet.
is. Is it up there? Where's
Hell's here.
That is
Gotta
a
grab all
really
I
good
can.
impression of Crazy Lewis.
Where am I going?
Special thanks to Crazy Lewis for sponsoring this
Drunk
stream.
man lost.
We wouldn't be here without him. In fact, we'd all be dead and homeless.
No, they don't want me to cheat. They want me to play
Please.
fairly.
Please, fucking,
Yeah.
please protest against the anti-Crazy Lewis hate group on Steam. Look it up right now and
I'm
tell
leaving.
them how fucking
No!
they are.
No. No.
Ah, I'm gonna take another sip of beer.
We're gonna miss you. Alright, have a good night.
Yeah, Happy New Year, Tyler from Valve
Yeah.
News Network and also Nintendo News Network.
Make me some of those.
Talking about Animal Crossing, the hottest creatures in the game.
What?
What?
And
Nothing
this
is.
is where you stop.
There's a. Oh, okay, hang on. Did I
And
tell
that's
y'all?
what we-
Oh wait, hang
That's
on.
where we cut the stream. Stream's
Wait,
cut off.
no. Did I tell y'all about? Okay, so I have a friend that has a YouTube account called Danish Butternut Cookies, and he plays Smash Brothers like competitively, and he has like over 100,000 subs now. He made a fucking video when the Switch version of Smash came out called "Looking Up the Skirts of All," and it was the. Yeah, I messaged him, and so did a bunch of other people. Like, dude, what the fuck are you
You
doing?
know what's the funniest part? I know about this because my fucking big fat Jewish friend
Did the same thing.
teaches fucking like skirt. It's just hollow. It's void Below it.
All right, I guess I go this way now.
He had a
Oh!
lot. Oh! He He had like a nearly
Get-
hour-long
Oh!
rant that they
I'm just
censored.
now realizing how different this area is. I'm like,
Where the fuck?
yeah, exactly.
Where the fuck are you supposed?
Oh,
Yeah, jump.
you got
Do it,
owned.
bitch.
Hey, get owned, noob.
Super Mario World.
Fuck.
Fuck you. Some rights came back up.
Don't worry,
Oh,
guys.
no.
We'll get through it. I got the
No,
strength.
no, I didn't vomit. I just coughed and.
I vomited a little.
What?
That was that one cough. That was.
I
was almost.
I was in a state of shock, to be honest.
Super Mario.
Oh god.
Oh wait, hang
Super
on.
Mario in
I'm
real
setting.
life.
Wait, hang on. Wait, hang on. I didn't. I'm setting up a dev. I'm setting up a dev environment.
Yeah,
and I'm
Brandon?
looking at your fork of Zash Magic Nipples, and the standard
I
gold
made
source.
2 BLT bacon BLTs earlier and ate those.
Zash 2019. I would recommend. What the hell? Okay, we're not going there.
He's having a good time.
He's watching that. He's watching that video. He's watching that. He's watching that video I was talking
watching
about.
The Smash Bros.
Yeah, he's watching the Smash Bros. God damn it!
Well, they
They
pulled
dra-
it up fast.
I'm
Yeah,
flying.
that's real quick.
Line up.
This is hard.
I'm the scout.
What the hell? Oh no, it's like a fucking.
Mario.
Oh, look who's waiting for me. Did he?
Oh
just
my
hop in the
God.
water? Did he?
Ew,
No!
they
No!
swim.
No!
Get the shit out
No!
Climbs ladder.
Black Mesa
look for
Classic
zombies.
Revival.
What? It only
God.
had 2 points of health.
Yeah, it's hard life.
of there. Yeah,
What
I'm
the
gonna
fuck
be
was
honest.
doing
Magic
this slowly?
nipples. Magic nipples.
Doors
you
are
got
hard.
troll.
Why
Don't
are
know
the
how to
doors
open
hard?
Get him.
Oh my god, that does so much damage.
It's hard. It's
It's hard, dude. It's hard, man.
It's hard.
That doesn't even break. Oh, it does.
That's
Magic-
ludicrous, mate.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
slide it.
crazy,
All right,
Louis.
Say
That's
ludicrous.
mad.
That's
Say ludicrous,
bonkers,
Marty.
mate.
That's completely insane.
Say ludicrous.
Ludicrous.
Shenanigans. Say.
Why do they take so
Oh!
long to kill? That's
And he's gone.
stupid. Run for the ladder. Run for the ladder, man. Don't fight it.
Oh,
Magic
wow,
nipples.
that's
Just run.
scary. He runs right back after you blast him. I hate it. I mean, I
It's like
like
Black
it, but
Mesa.
It's scary.
Oh, Magic, you're gonna love this. I loved it. I think we all love it.
Brendan's just started making
What?
noises.
Are
It's
you
great.
for fucking real?
You have been trolled.
Ah!
He's screaming.
Wow, I loved this.
Where do you? Is that the next jump?
Yes.
I loved this.
Oh no.
This
Okay,
is.
I can do this.
Oh,
I
and
can-
the lights.
I'm
Are...
only
I give
slightly
this
buzzed.
2 thumbs up.
Oh, 2
Y'all,
thumbs
all
up.
right. We
I
can
put
do
my
this.
thumbs up in the air for this game. Yeah.
Fuck you.
Geiger counter.
You
Shut
did
up.
a good job. You did a good job.
Yeah,
man.
Geiger.
Yeah,
Geiger.
you did
The
a good
boxes
job.
are.
The boxes twisting actually fucks with
You
your
did a
angle.
good job.
Alright.
Hey!
Hey,
Alright,
My
we're getting
boy
out of here.
Magic
Fuck all
Nipples.
of you. Fuck the whole
Wait,
world.
what's that cool new area? What's that?
yeah, what's
Oh!
I want to see the cool new area.
This
so sorry,
one
baby.
gets
See,
a 5
isn't that
out
cool?
of 5.
That's beta.
That's beta.
Oh, headshots do a lot of damage.
Actually, it looks like one of those boxes are like. Yeah.
Uh oh.
Oh,
Oh, hey.
Save,
Whoa,
baby,
fancy that.
save.
Wow, look, hidden crates and there's nothing
Now
there.
open him.
Open him.
Don't be a fool.
Run.
What's
man.
this about? Is there a scripted sequence? No? Okay.
No, he's just frozen.
Oh.
Well, that's disappointing.
Oh, next time you see him, he's gonna kill you.
You better run from that fucking insta-kill crab.
Get in there.
Oh god, mate. That's crazy, bro.
Oh.
He is playing Hard Life. It is a mod for Half-Life.
Crazy
No, this is, we're
Lewis,
playing Half-Life.
mate.
This is the
What
Half-Life
the-
update that we never got.
This is difficulty to Half-Life.
This is like Super Mario Brothers 2, but Half-Life.
Mm-hmm.
No, Super Mario
Whoa,
Brothers
who's
2
dying?
is... Oh!
Don't check that one.
Don't even bother. It's scary.
You're
In
probably gonna get crushed or something.
there.
Yeah, it's probably gonna fall down and you die.
Well, something's eating. I can.
Oh, what the
hear.
hell? Alright.
Oh, it's
Hey.
in there.
Oh man, look at that.
Oh, he's cursed.
Well, can
All
I
right,
do
let's
that?
go to
Wait,
let's go to
wait.
Office Complex.
Can
Come
I
on.
do?
This is
He's gonna try it. Oh. look
Speedrun,
at
speedrun.
him.
I'm in the
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
floor.
Office Hardplex.
That's what you get.
Oh, the hard bees.
Oh, I really love the fireflies around there.
The hard
Yeah,
bees.
that's all they are. They're just
Run, miss.
What if the roach?
Ah!
Oh.
He hurt you so hard you bounced back in the vent.
Uh-oh.
And now you're not allowed to live.
Oh, I hate the bee hop crabs so much.
your
There
free
we go.
trial of life is now expired.
There we go. That was
Oh my god! Kill it! Oh, what is that sound? The reverb.
Oh!
Oh, yep, dead.
This area is really extended.
Impulse 101.
Turn on God mode already.
Nope.
Give item health kit.
Look at them! Why do they do it?
Oh,
And he's just whacked you.
I think he bit you. More.
Oh, here we go.
The can gets heavier.
Yeah, and
Eat more health.
Yeah, zombies just belly bump you and bite you.
That'd be
Eat
cool.
more. Consume.
And then
Arrgh,
they
garrr.
got a big mouth on their stomach. What the fuck they doing with that?
Too
pretty
right.
wacky.
I already know I'm right.
All right, we're doing good, guys. See?
Oh,
Oh, look at that computer.
look at the program, Drew.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Man, I can't see it. I'm playing Hard Life.
Son of a bitch.
I'm playing Life, but harder.
2020.
Bro.
God, this mod is cursed.
Pure evil. For the first time ever.
I crashed the game.
Oh, bro.
Oh!
Disgusting.
He's dead.
Gotta re-screen share.
He's dead.
Gotta re-screen share.
Oh, the program doesn't know.
He needs to get in here.
No, he don't know what to do. I love him.
Welcome back, Tyler.
That's so hard.
Wait, is Tyler back?
Okay,
Holy!
we're playing in Half-Life East.
Oh, god damn it, the volumes and everything reset.
It's E3 office. I remember it like I was a baby.
Hey,
was.
fine.
You're a baby.
You're a little infant.
I'm gonna sleep like a baby.
Badly.
No.
I'm gonna sleep like a baby crying all night. I'm gonna sleep like a baby tonight crying.
I will though.
Soon.
I'm gonna be out like a light. Hey, like a light. Hey.
Hey,
It crashes.
Slap
Oh wait, no,
me
it doesn't.
like
I
a-
just, I
No,
just
it doesn't. You just.
www.com.
Wow.
that's my frustration.
Hey, he's back. Tyler McVicker.
Hey,
Why did-
Flesh.
Tyler
Oh,
McVicker in
God.
the fresh.
Or rather, in my skin.
you're getting owned. Creature behind.
Gordon Freeman.
Oh,
Don't worry, guys.
Flesh.
I like
Or
how we were
rather
having a
in
fun time. Why is your
the-
feet? That's how it comes, CW13. I don't know what you're
Dude, it's a
attached to.
scanner.
It's difficult, viewer. I'll get used to it.
Scanner.
That's just how Half-Life is.
Scanner.
man.
Scanner, scanner,
Scanner,
scanner, scanner, scanner, scanner.
You're
I'm
all
sorry,
crazy.
That's so unnecessary, but I.
Don't worry, I got him.
That's okay, sir. I can take it.
Actually, let me do this. Bind.
I like that.
Oh.
I like that. Not Magic not only shot it up like with thousands of bullets, but then he ran out and fucking
Didn't
launched
you
a
bind
grenade.
O to the
No. Also, I'm
At
gonna do
point, just
this
turn
real
on-
fast.
At this point, just turn on God.
No.
Quit the game.
No,
Now
that way
it's
it's
MVM
no,
time.
it's gonna save all my key bindings that way.
No, it's MVM.
It's gonna
time.
save all his key bindings.
Magic
It's
Nipples is a
MVM
genius.
time. I'm tired of hard life. MVM time.
No, we haven't even
No.
fucking.
We didn't even get to the best bits yet.
Yeah, we literally haven't even finished office complex. And we told Slime
Hey,
to stop
it's hey
there.
man, it's only 10:52. It's not gonna be a while till New Year's anyway.
All right, Brody. We'll appease you. Next year we'll play it. Okay.
Ha, ha, ha.
Like 2021, I hope.
This
That'd be-
stream must be so hard.
We're slowly losing viewers.
We're slowly.
I don't even know what's going on. I don't even care about the viewers.
Losing.
There's 21 watching.
I don't even care about the views. This is literally just for
There's
like.
21 people.
This
No.
is just us having a good.
This
good
is
old
this
time.
is for like when aliens visit our planet. We can show them this.
Come on, aliens! Watch our retarded.
Top 10 reasons why you shouldn't kill us.
Please.
No,
Number
no.
one,
15.
please
No, this-
kill me.
Ah!
Severely depressed. That's the first reason.
It just gets so quiet all of a sudden.
It's so fucking frustrating.
Yeah.
Fuck this fucking ass fucking game. Fucking.
Okay,
Fucking.
we're approaching some hefty bro moments. Alert.
What do you mean?
I love this little drawing here. I keep looking at it. but
It's a really good
Roll
drawing.
moments in which
I know, I
way?
keep looking at it too. It's pretty.
You'll know him when you see him.
What does that mean, Slarty?
Magic
There's
Nipples, where did you
Douglas,
get the
there's
mod?
Program.
It means my name is Doug
I
Laurent.
got it.
Yeah.
Fun
Oh,
fact, to anybody
It's in
on
closed beta.
Is that the
Anybody on
bro?
the
Is
stream
that the bro
wondering,
moment? Is that the bro moment?
I
you're talking
own a
about?
jewel case
No.
copy of Half-Life and
No,
soundtrack
you
by
own-
Doug Laurent.
He owns,
What the
if
fuck?
nobody knows about this. There's this fucking weird CD. I don't even know who he is. Doug Laurent just did this
Doug
Half-Life
Laurent.
music. I
He
don't
made
even
the
know if it's
Half-Life
official.
soundtrack before Half-Life even came out, and I have his soundtrack on CD.
It's really cursed. It doesn't one of the songs just constantly have the words Half-Life?
Mm-hmm.
You should do
Doug
yourself a
Laurent.
favor. Do yourself a favor.
All right, here we
Not
go.
only Listen to the soundtrack.
Go listen to it on YouTube.
Here we go. Now we're listening to Hard Life.
No,
You know where the zombie does it.
Roro Ray.
I did. All right.
should mess with the fucking damage values. That's a
No,
scary
man, that's
idea.
against the rule. Another
Man,
beer.
real talk though, I like this mod.
I like this
grew
mod
up-
like a little tree monkey sucking on my tit.
This game has evolved a lot
Was a-
because the game I remember when it originally came out, it was kind of like,
We're done.
well, this
We're
is
done.
something funny.
We're done with the
But-
fucking dying.
Over time, I mean, this is a legit thing. I'm sorry.
Oh, that was a Bob Saget joke, by the way, Brian. That was.
Oh, I
This
haven't
mod-
heard that.
Dave Coulier
Push
is
the
like a
cabinet.
sister to me. If he could learn to wipe back to front, he'd be great. Dude, Bob Saget's like old comedy is phenomenal.
We
Push
gotta
the
figure out a
cabinet.
way to push the cabinet.
I guess we could go another way.
I think
No,
I
push
think you have
it.
to push it from
Push
the one
the
side.
cabinet.
Look at the side where
the
all the
side
checks
that's
are.
not-
Hey
Let's
Magic,
go back.
hey Magic, could you play the Doug Laurent Half-Life soundtrack over
Yeah,
the
play
stream right
the-
now?
Hold on.
Remember
we
that
can
that
plug it
actually
in Discord so
remember
we
that
can
gave
all-
me a copyright
Hey,
thing?
could you play
Yeah, put
Doug
it,
Walker
play it
the
in the
Wall?
rhythm bot. Play it. Hold on, I got this.
But it'll put
I
it. It'll give
forgot
me
how
the.
to-
It'll give me the copyright thing. But yeah, sure, play.
Well,
it.
yeah. Well, fuck you.
Play Half-Life Doug
Play it. It'll
Laurent.
go through the audio.
Doug
If
Walker
you don't
the
want to
Wall.
listen to it, you can mute it.
There we go.
What the hell? It dropped a fucking zombie.
Yeah, he was just hiding in there.
He was just
This
fucking
is
waiting.
the-
He's like, all right, we're
This
going
is
good.
this is the Half-Life
gonna
beta
get-
Oh,
soundtrack. Trust me.
Nice. Nice. Nice.
That's
This
not
really helps with Hard Life.
I'm feeling
getting-
it,
get
man.
up there.
Let me get a.
You're feeling the hard. Where
your
did you
hands.
come from?
Move your hands
They
around,
just
everybody.
spawned.
Raise your hands in the air. It's
I'm
2019.
doing it. I'm doing it.
Doug Laurent.
All right, how many beers is everybody in? 4.
I'm 3 in
It's
right
only 8 of
I'm 4
us.
shots of vodka.
I don't have any alcohol.
I'm thinking about going for
All
it.
right,
I might
all right.
go
We need to
for
get
it.
like okay for all of you who have vodka or shots, you only need to have 2. Everybody with beer, you gotta have a 6-pack down.
6. I'll try.
What's your alcohol rating? Well, also,
Don't vomit. Don't do that.
well, yeah, you
do
don't
that.
really drink, so you don't need as much as I do. I need
I'm
all.
3
I
in
need.
right now.
I need all. I
I'll
need all 6.
I'll
for
probably
this
go
game.
for
Die
four.
at 4.
I'll probably go for 4.
I'm gonna drink all 6. I'm gonna be there.
Well, I don't want to be inconsiderate. I'm not the
What
only
is
one.
that sound it's making?
I don't even know.
Drinking from
I
this
don't
pack.
care. You know, this would be cooler if, you know, the hitboxes on, like, the creatures didn't lag and stuff, so it's easier to kill them when they jump. But, you know.
The soundtrack is crazy.
Magic and Curve.
Thanks, Doug
You're
Loren.
not going to get alcohol poisoning from having, like, 6 beers that have a 5% alcohol percentage.
Burr, burr,
You're not.
burr, burr.
If I
I
told,
want to give
like,
a shout out.
You think Tyler's still here after?
I want to give
we-
a shout
that-
Hey,
out.
I mean,
Tyler.
Tyler, are you still here?
Let
Tyler.
Slarty speak.
I want to give a shout out to Doug Loren for sponsoring the stream.
Yeah, in real life.
Yeah, with a
Tyler,
copyright
are you
strike.
still with us, Mr. Vicar?
We don't even know if Doug Loren is still alive.
Well, I'll find
Well,
out.
he was able to send me a copyright flag.
Are you sure it was him?
No, it was some random person.
You're enjoying it because we're enjoying it.
We're not even appreciating this office complex, which is actually okay. Never mind. I was about to say it's better, but you know the abstract
Yeah,
war.
there's just that.
Hey, fuck.
The abstract. Oh! Ah!
It's time to go to Alright.
It's time to go.
Oh, look,
to
there's a bathroom.
If I tried playing Demo Night or Demo Man in MvM, I would fucking.
Don't worry, we're gonna play it
There's
out.
no chance.
I'm out of ammo.
There's no chance.
Magic.
What?
Go to MvM.
Why?
Okay,
We
Magic,
literally.
Look at T-Bot's
Just-
thing.
just-
He put.
Just trust me.
All right,
He
what's
put
going on? Hang
MF
on.
Doom in the little baby
There he
chair.
He's deflated.
Why does he look like he's dying?
Can we put that on the stream?
I got.
Just the image.
I'm dancing. I'm dancing.
Ah! What the fuck?
Hello, welcome to the college lecture room.
Welcome to Black Mesa.
My home. I live in Black Mesa.
My home under
God.
the sea.
What?
Cracking base.
Nobody's playing.
Safe here. Safe here. Home.
Thanks to G Matador for becoming Elena Mossman. He deserves
Oh my
at
god, look
least
at all the
12
wet floor
Oscars.
signs!
And $2.
It's a janitor's closet, man.
And
let's-
two
wait, hang
whole
on, I gotta get
American
help real
dollars.
fast.
Hey, you found your avatar.
Well, there's actually help.
corner.
Oh, nope, there it goes.
It's in the corner.
There's just shit happening.
Come on!
There's just shit happening.
You're ignoring all of it.
I don't think Tyler's here anymore.
No, he loves it.
Yeah, I think he's
Well,
And he's
I'm
not
afraid,
coming
Magic
back.
Nipples, you missed the bro moment.
What?
It
What
doesn't
bro
matter.
moment?
You're too far gone. Too far gone.
No, what was
Maybe
the
you
bro
should
moment?
say something. God damn it. I would have executed him if you fucking told me. Oh. Oh.
I'm responsible for the death of an
Oh,
innocent.
me.
I'm not sure how
The
to
blood is
peel.
on your hands, Slarty.
Remember, you can support this mod on Patreon. Go to their patreon.com/magic nipples. You can.
Or you could go to patreon.com/hardlife to support the
Yeah,
creators
you
of
can
the
go to
mod.
patreon.com. You can support the creators. magicnipples.com.
Join their
/magicnipples.
Discord server. I don't know the link.
Give
Ah.
them money. give them money.
Give them money so they
Join
can
the
finish
Magic
this
nipple
mod.
army, bros.
No, give me money.
Tragic nipples.
All right. we got
Tragedy
it.
of Darth Plagueis the Wise.
Magic nipple army.
Those are
I can't even break that.
unbreakable.
You're not allowed to.
Oh, we ran out of Half-Life. Hold
We
on.
run out of Doug Laurent.
Half-Life Doug Laurent. I know
Half-Life
there's
Doug
four.
Walker.
There's 4 tracks on it. We gotta look for 'em.
I gotta go this way, guys. Brown,
Half-Life
brown,
Doug Laurent.
brown,
Check your
brown,
DM.
brown. Huh?
He's insane.
Hypnotic mix. There we go. He's gonna say Half-Life.
Half-Life.
Magic nipples continues to not look.
How many of
believe
you guys
it.
are actually drinking alcohol?
I
What
am.
an insane thing.
I am 3 in.
Damn.
Make
I'm
that
dying
full.
now.
VNM wants to join the call.
All DM him.
Ah, that's amazing.
He wanted. Okay, let's get him in.
Well, no, he
Let's
needs to
get him
definitely
in.
join for what we do in VM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just get him in now. Just get him
Yeah,
in.
get him,
now.
get him in,
Okay,
get him in
get
real
him in
fast. I said we're about done, and we'll do MVM. After I reach the fucking elevator. God damn it. After I
Are
reach
we
the elevator.
going
don't fall.
to? Are we going to the end of We've Got Hostiles or what?
We either reach the end of this or the end of.
Oh well, we're not reaching
Well,
much.
we're not going there.
Hey, look, Tyler McVicker.
Tyler McVicker.
Tyler, do the dance.
Where's the music coming from, and how do I turn it off?
Mute rhythm spot.
Oh my god, the elevator's like
Mute
twice
rhythm
as
bot.
high.
Hi.
Oh.
Special guest star Tyler McVicker.
Oh.
I'm not gonna be able to like play MVM, but I just want to say
Aw.
hi.
Oh, damn.
That's
And you
depressing.
know, I don't really like MVM to be completely honest.
Well, it's the community
Nobody,
one.
nobody
It's
likes
the-
it, but
It's the community one.
Well, it's the
You know
potato
what?
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
cool,
yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
Potato.
you get those little badges. You put them
Yeah,
on.
well,
your-
yeah,
I really
yeah.
like the ion lights.
All right. Okay. We.
I want to build it.
We've
This
got
game
hard
looks amazing.
styles.
I've
and
got
I wanna-
turnstiles.
I want to do this for a live stream. This seems like it'd be really good material.
Well, you need to
It
talk
is.
to the dev.
Trust
It
me.
is.
All right.
Who is the dev?
A lot of them. They're in the
Big
chat.
Smoke.
No, that's
CW3D.
Big Smoke.
I think so.
Yeah, there's CW3D, Step 4 Enco.
They have a Patreon if you get access.
Patreon.com for
Oh, if I support the Patreon, I get access to
Yeah. Here,
I
it's,
think you can
there's
just ask.
You
Patreon.
can just ask. but probably
Yeah,
they haven't
they'll
been
probably
able to.
give you
Just
one
ask.
because you'll.
Well, but I need to do $8 a month to get the
No,
closed
you
beta.
don't need to.
Just
you don't
ask
need to.
them.
You can just ask.
Just ask them. They'll tell you
Okay,
that they
so-
can't get keys because Valve.
This is on Steam. They have it on Steam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
on
it's on
Steam.
Steam.
This is the Steam mod.
Huh.
I mean,
Wow.
all you have to do
One
is
of
give
the
them.
very
All you
few.
have to do is give them $150.
That's all. 3 payments.
It's not even $150 anymore. It's just
No,
it's just
no,
100 straight.
Jabroni Brawl got it for free.
Oh,
Oh, I didn't know that.
They just announced it on their mod DB. They're like, yeah, we got it for free.
Oh, nice.
Ah.
They source
Oh,
license.
All right, are we
Nice.
doing MVM or
Flirty.
what? Hang on, let me. I haven't even checked the
We
chat.
can do MVM. I'm down for MVM.
You know, we
I'm
should
down
play.
for
We
MVM.
should play on the
Yeah.
creators.tf servers.
I know what I'm ready for. I'm ready to hunt some communists.
I'm ready to hunt down the Freeman.
No.
Hey,
What?
when's your next stream? When's your next hunt down the Freeman part?
Uh,
Paid
funny.
$1,000.
I was paid
I-
$1,000 to do it. You're right.
What?
I'm gonna.
$1 trillion.
I feel sorry
Probably
for that-
probably
I
on
feel
my
sorry
birthday.
for
Actually,
that
I think
one
it'd be
guy.
funny if it was on my birthday,
Yeah, do it.
February
then.
7th. If I
Oh,
did
that's
it like,
not that long.
happy birthday, I'm 23. Let's
The
bring
worst
back-
birthday
suffer.
present.
Let's relapse on my depression and anxiety problems that I've been working so hard to
Well, that's
fix.
why you need to grab a beer.
Let's visit the
Yeah.
Gmod Zombie Hotel.
I don't drink. I only drink White Claws because I'm an old person. I'm like an old.
God damn it.
It's okay. I had to
Boomer
sit through
McVicker.
this shitty
You don't
raspberry.
drink Mountain Lightning? What's wrong with you?
Well, I've had, you know how if anybody drinks White Claw, you know how if you get like the variety pack, they don't give you the mango flavor, and you have to buy that on its own.
No.
I always wanted to try the mango. I bought the mango by itself. It's terrible. It's the fucking worst.
Oh my
It's
god.
like this raspberry lime.
Right now I'm drinking lime. Yeah.
I just
Dude,
wanted
this
Well, at
is-
least it doesn't have any raspberry in it. 'Cause that
Happy
was
New Year.
fucking. That was a nightmare to
Oh
complete.
god.
I just wanted to pop in and say hi because I'm watching like old G4 shows with some of my friends.
Hell yeah!
Oh,
Hell
G4.
yeah!
Code Monkey.
What are you watching? You watching Cheaters? You
Right
watching?
now, no.
Code
We're watching
Monkeys.
right now. We're watching the Code Monkeys,
Yeah.
Ooh,
that's
that's
the best.
real old.
That's
I'm
the
gonna
best show they ever made.
and then we have
ever.
G4 Arena up next. We just got done watching MXC and.
Dude,
like,
MXC is
Japanese-
fucking fantastic.
MXC is the
That
best
is the
show.
best fucking
It's so
goddamn show.
I remember Attack of the Show did a 2-hour-long Wii launch special.
I
And I remember- Yeah, I
can-
remember that they had like pundits, like it was fucking the news.
I'll
and I
take the
used-
sync tube in the
I remember
Discord
thinking like, wow, I want to be a news journalist about video games.
And
I
then you
like
did it.
games. I like video games.
I like video games.
I love the Wii.
Gamer.
I might be in the minority there, but I fucking love the Wii. Man, this fucking game blows my mind. I know it's a meme, but seeing how they like expanded all of the areas, and
Sadly,
like,
I
see-
can't
some
really
of it was
enjoy.
really
Sadly,
good.
I can't
Yeah.
enjoy
I
it.
can't say anything because there's one reason that I bought a Wii, and that was Mad World.
It's
I really-
Mad World was good.
I really
Mad World
can't
was good.
enjoy all the fucking shit they've added.
Yes, it's a little difficult.
You know, there's a little fucking
Well, I mean,
shit
yeah,
going
you're
on.
You're also
Would it
playing.
Goddamn motherfucker!
Would it be possible if they like
Just ask.
like added like a you know, experience our really cool maps mode, so without the
Oh,
fucking bullshit?
they totally could. It's just that
It's
the
time.
only
They
the
could-
only difficulties they allow is hard, and hard.
Yeah, I mean, look
Yeah,
at it.
those
dude.
are the
I
Alright,
mean,
I'll be back.
there you
I'll be
go.
back later.
Hard,
I'm gonna go to
hard.
Blizzard and go give Frank his proper retribution.
Okay.
Have fun.
Bye, Frank.
All right, we're going for a ride.
Well,
Frank
so
doesn't
excuse
work.
me
Frank
before I
doesn't
do
work
it.
for Blizzard. He works for the Activision mobile department.
Oh my God.
He's
What a
working on COD
disaster.
Mobile.
I'm getting through this. I'm
Yeah.
I'm retiring.
sounds
from
about
this
right
mod
for
after
him, to
That
be
sounds
honest.
really fitting.
Do you know what we should do? Do you know what I'm gonna do live on stream? I'm
COD
gonna read
Mobile.
Birkin's LinkedIn profile.
That's a great idea.
That,
great
that's
idea.
a hell of
I'm
a
gonna
thing.
read it in the
Whoa!
VNN. I'm gonna read it in the VNN voice. In the VNN voice.
Oh,
Yeah,
Could
look at
be
that.
your
Going
LinkedIn
on.
profile one day.
Look
if
at all
you
the
work hard
things
enough
going
like
on.
Birkin
Oh
did.
my god.
Hey guys, this
Yeah.
is Tyler from Valve News Network, and today we're
So
gonna be reading
recently,
Birkin's profile.
Birkin has updated his LinkedIn profile to include product manager.
I
from
created
Valve
Hunt Down the
Corporation.
Frame.
I mean, you got
According
hired.
to Birkin's LinkedIn profile, Frank, aka Birkin, the person behind Hunt Down the Freeman, worked at Valve Software under contract between July 2016 and February 2018.
This is fucking
Quote,
perfect. Can you,
negotiating the license deal with Valve and obtained rights to develop a spin-off to their, quote, Game of the Year title, Half-Life. Created a AAA video game concept and designed
fuck
from
is
scratch to
this?
completion and pitched Valve as the lead of the product management. Acted as the primary voice of contact between
Where?
Valve and RRE to make sure the project did not violate any of their license agreements and published on the Steam
Jesus
store
Christ.
smoothly.
Where
Birkin
am
also
I?
lists- Birkin also lists himself as the creative director and producer of Royal Ridius Entertainment between 2016 and February 2018. This company took place in the greater Los Angeles area, and his job included, quote, developed video game from concept to completion, including trailers and promotional content materials for marketing campaigns. Worked closely with lead developers to break down project goals into various jobs, duties, and tasks. Supervised 80-plus staff, including offering feedback, enforcing deadlines, and making sure the team was highly motivated during crunch times while resolving issues.
Yeah, highly
Directed-
motivated.
Resolving issues.
Wrote, directed, and edited over 50 minutes of in-game cutscenes while giving directions
the
to the
fuck?
animators,
Whoa!
voice actors, and composers.
I don't even
Used
know
on audio
what's happening right now.
All right, we're done. We're done. I'm done. I'm not playing it anymore. If you want to play, if you want to experience the rest of Hard Life, go to their Discord server /hard.
There you go. You got a Viennese
Hang on. Let me grab their actual fucking. Let me grab their. No, hang on.
You just have to go to what is that? What's the Rule 33? What's the Rule 34 website called?
Rule 34.
Oh yeah, to be able to experience. In order to be able to experience Hard Life the best you can, check out rule34.xxx and search Gordon Freeman in the search bar to experience.
Make sure to look for the
hard
Mr.
Half-Life.
Make sure you look up Black
Created by Security Officer the Fawn.
Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I'm Tyler McVicker. This is Valve News Network. Have a good day.
And
All
I'm
right.
Sloshy Bus.
Here's what you do. Yeah, I was playing this. I don't have. Obviously, I didn't get this from them. I asked them for a build. They didn't have any because they said Valve, but I got one anyways. I'm not playing the whole fucking thing. It's work in progress.
Do you guys
go to
want
their
a conversation about the fucking discs? Because I feel like I couldn't get like my actual information out there about the Jeff Keighley discs.
Sure, let's
hang on, real quick. We can while I boot up TF2. I'm gonna boot up.
You can try to explain this to a bunch of fucking.
Yes, I've seen it. Yes, I've seen the new Dark Interval video. Oh, all right, hang on. Okay, real fast.
That's okay.
Dude, Dark Interval.
All right, hang on. Let me get this out. Okay, so
we're playing Dark Interval.
No. We're okay. So everybody in the chat, we're switching to MvM. I'm not going to keep playing Hard Life. I really just wanted to get through those parts because I knew those were going to be the best.
This is going to be a fucking mess.
Is the whole game like that? Like they expanded like in like
that's the goal is to expand the whole game like that. But they haven't done all of it. It's still really work in progress.
Yeah, there's like some maps in like the intro that like like when you walk into the Black Mesa doors, it's like nothing there, and then it changes to the level, and then all of a sudden just windows.
Oh, okay, all right. So it's early in development, but they're doing some cool shit.
It is in beta, but it has hopes.
It looks fucking cool. I love how they're incorporating stuff from the alpha. They're incorporating stuff from the screenshots. It looks fucking awesome.
Hey guys,
I posted the
Wait, hang on.
Viewer Dead is here on his phone.
Wait, hang on. I know the Hard Life.
It's him. He made a guest appearance. This is the best stream ever.
I know the Hard Life devs are here.
I'm gonna try to be.
If you need code for whatever the hell that thing was at the end, I forgot what it is. I'm a little.
Yeah, I'd love to do a live stream of that. I feel like it'd be really.
Well, just ask them. They can get. I asked for a key and they couldn't give me one, and that's how I got access to it.
So you're just wait. Are you playing this off of the Steam, or they sent you a build?
They did. Nobody sent me anything.
I'm gonna go get a fourth beer.
No. But they basically what they do is they give you access to it on Steam, and you actually get like an early access build. That's how it's officially done.
Cool.
Just ask them. I guarantee with you they'll work something out.
All right.
With the Kingpin, look at the Shaft source code. I have a Kingpin that does telekinetic attacks. I bet that'll be fucking fantastic for this.
Man,
mod.
don't talk about Shaft. That still makes me sad.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm over it.
Yeah. Every day I log in. Not every day I log in, but whenever I log in.
I'm 5 beers in, so I'm getting.
I'm half a White Claw in, and I'm ready to leak trade secrets.
All right. Okay, we're doing TF2.
I'm ready to play some MvM.
I'm doing
Come link some trade secrets.
All right,
bots.
All right.
Before we go anywhere,
you're kind of quiet. All right, hang on.
Brandon.
Before we go anywhere, everybody.
How quiet am I?
You're not quiet.
You're just kind of ominous about it.
It's kind of ominous.
Fuck it. What was I talking about?
All right.
You're talking about how you want to support the Tyler McVicker Patreon.
Yeah, you gotta go to Valve.
Go to Tyler's Patreon. Go to Hard Life's Patreon.
No. You gotta go to valve.tf/Tyler McVicker. It actually has an emoticon with his face on it.
No way! Don't fucking say that.
You click the face on Tyler, and then you.
That doesn't exist. I just checked.
You click when you go to the page.
Time for me to buy that domain.
When you go to the page, it's just a white page with Tyler's face. If you click it, it'll automatically skim your computer for a credit card and charge $100.
No. It doesn't skim for any private. No, it doesn't skim for any private information. Remember
It
when
skims
Uncanny?
for beta.
Hold on. Remember when Uncanny
it
tried
skins.
to like install
Yeah.
viruses onto people that had beta content?
Yes, I remember that.
Oh yeah.
Hello,
Okay.
Gordon Zora.
Wait, no, it wasn't
Twitter.com.
Uncanny. It was Viper. Excuse
Yeah,
me.
it
I'm
was
sorry,
Viper.
Uncanny. I'm sorry, Uncanny. Yeah.
Yeah. How could you?
Like I said, I'm half a white client.
The bean.
All right.
The
All right, we're
bean.
in TF2. We're in
Bean
TF2.
stealing.
All right, we're going into TF2, guys.
All right, I'm gonna look for a potato.tf match.
I already have one.
Yeah, we just.
You already have one?
Yeah.
Where?
Yeah,
I'm not
Gamers.
gonna dedicate myself to an MvM match right now because I need
Oh,
to clean
come
the
on. We don't even-
sorry,
It's
I
not
gotta.
even
We're joining.
I gotta clean my basement.
Okay.
Did you
fine.
kill like
gotta
raccoons in there or something?
Thanks
or-
for the appearance, though. This is
I'm not leaving just yet.
I mean,
wanna
yeah,
talk
look how
about
many
the
views we
disc.
got. Like,
Yeah. Let's
Oh,
actually
yeah.
talk about the
We're
disc.
gonna murder some stuff and talk about circular objects.
Keely, where
Dad
the
off.
Jeff Keighley.
You
Where
know
the
what?
disc?
I
Jeff
can't.
Keighley
play
is my
demo.
real dad.
Everybody,
Shout
I
out
want
to
Jeff Keighley's
Keighley, give me the
existential.
disc.
Jeff Keighley's existential crisis says he has to rewrite all of the Game Awards around Valve not being there.
Yeah, I know, right? Holy
You
shit.
can tell-
First-
no,
Yeah.
I noticed during the Game Awards.
Hey
he was-
Jeff, go fuck yourself.
No, hang on. No. During the
No.
I watched the last two Game Awards because they had
me too.
They had Crash and Spyro at those two, and that's why I paid attention. But I noticed during this one, he was looking to his bottom right a whole lot because I noticed they probably had the script there, and he had to he had to do it
Yeah.
last minute.
Yeah, and there was we
It's
were
just
making
so
that.
sad.
Yeah, and like
Just look
the
so depressed the entire.
They left some mentions.
Yeah, and-
All right, so
Two.
in relation to that, I'm gonna get a lot of shit. Well, I always get a lot of shit. So how is
Yeah,
that the same
what
shit
is-
every
what is
year?
that?
Yeah.
Welcome to
So when that happened, when they said they canceled it, I made that video talking about that they canceled it because of Smooth Locomotion and Boneworks, and there were quite a few people that were like, "Fuck you, Tyler. That's not true at all." And then tested goes to Valve, and they're like, "Oh, it's got Smooth Locomotion," and then everybody's like,
Yeah.
"Fuck you, Tyler. See, that's got Smooth Locomotion."
Even though you said
So here's what. So since then, I've been trying to collect as much data on the situation as I can, just so I can kind of go, "No, fuck you. I know what I'm doing."
Well, it's more like it's it's literally like you said, hey, there's multiple control methods. And then you're like, hey, look, but there is the blinking method. No. And then everybody's like,
Yeah.
there's only the blinking method. Tyler.
So here's what happened. Here's what's going on. The Game Awards was canceled literally like at the time the tweet was put. So remember the tweet came out like hours before the
Yeah,
Game
like
Awards.
3 hours.
And if you
This is
remember,
accurate.
Yeah, there was like a G-Man at the end of one of the trailers.
yes,
And
they couldn't get it out
they
in
also
time.
mentioned-
Yes,
they
exactly.
also- one of the presenters also mentioned
Um,
Half-Life as well.
Exactly. So
Okay, beer
what
number
happened?
6. We're
What
gonna...
am I trying? What am I trying to say?
I need a water. Hang on.
Brody.
I'm gonna die.
what? I can't. I don't even know what I'm doing.
I don't even know.
I'm sorry. Go on.
Oh, do you remember how Jeff was like live streaming on Twitter like the production of the Game Awards for like the last week, and the whole time he was wearing this expensive ass clothing that kept saying Alex spelled with a Y.
Oh man.
Oh.
Yeah. He was trying to hint towards like, hey, we're gonna have some cool like obviously for okay, so let me back up. Jeff Keighley gets a lot of shit for the Doritos bullshit, and he also is like, and he's like super corporate, and he more so represents the developers than the actual audience. There are some problems in how he goes about doing things, but credit where credit is due. He got Valve to talk.
Yeah, we love Jeff though. Even
And
if,
the thing is, there isn't another reporter out there right now who has the kind of connections at Valve in order to be able to make certain things take
Oh,
place.
man, he was there back in the days, you know.
He was the first
at
journalist
the
that took Half-Life seriously, and Gabe Newell still loves him for that.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
Jeff is like one of the closest people to Valve as far as like any
Yes.
sort of outside.
Yes.
But like
person.
during the
any other journalist from the time that liked Half-Life.
Well, there aren't
I
many
think
other
business-
journalists that give a shit. Is the
Well,
thing?
I mean, like from back in the day, none of them are really active anymore. Besides Keely.
No, that's true. That's true. That's true.
You got the Rocket website, which is completely defunct.
I think
But,
Blues
you know,
News
Jeff-
is still around.
Jeff is
Blues
still
News is still
kicking.
around. Blues News is like my favorite fucking news website out there.
It
Yeah.
blows my mind that it's still.
You can go back to like
Yeah.
'96 and hear about how Dave Riller was working on Quake mods before getting hired for Valve. Yeah, it's insane. So, okay, the point of what I'm trying to say here is They pulled the plug on him at the last minute. They were going to show. Okay, so you know how the tested gameplay was going to be like was all just that subway level.
Yeah.
That is the second level. The first level of Half-Life Alyx takes place in an apartment. And it's like combined rating an apartment. You know that screenshot of Alex holding her hands up, but she's not wearing the gravity gloves?
Yeah.
That is the one of the very first scenes in the entire game. Okay. The second level is Alex in the subway, and it's not that long of a level. Yet the tested people said that, we played for like 3 hours. Yet they just played through that one map over and over and over again. The secret is they played for much longer. They got to play much more of it. But then Valve was like, well, this was the level we were going to show at the Game Awards. So just show this level off a bunch.
Yeah.
So they talk about how, they had smooth locomotion available or whatever. But Valve didn't start working on smooth locomotion until about 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago, right? And even that right now is super early. The footage they were going to show at fucking the Game Awards was going to be teleport only. And the fact that it doesn't have physics-based ladders yet is the big telltale sign that they weren't ready to show it off. That you just have to click the button, you teleport up the ladder. Like
it's still kind of strange that like Half-Life Alyx is heavily inspired by Boneworks before it came out. And we pull it still. Boneworks anymore.
Oh my god. Okay,
Brody, go medic.
There's a huge story that could be told about Boneworks and Valve that I'm working really, really hard to get permission to tell.
You see, I have a theory about Boneworks. Weren't they the Boneworks guys invited to Valve? Like as a visit type thing?
Okay, so I had a conversation with somebody, not somebody from SLZ, but somebody that knows SLZ, and I learned a lot. And I'm trying to get permission to tell this story, so I don't want to comment. Like, did they get invited? I don't want to comment on anything that happened specifically.
And I don't get yourself assassinated.
Yeah, all I can say is, is that stress level 0 is far more important than people are giving them credit.
Yeah.
Yes.
I gotta give them credit because if they were tied to Valve, it's a really fucking.
Oh shit! Where's my phone?
Okay. Well, we'll just do our own game though, and apparently.
They're not tied to Valve in the way that you think. Like they work.
My theory is that Valve saw Boneworks, invited them, and then was like, okay, can we hire you?
Guys, we forgot about
Boneworks guys were like,
oh shit, are we starting? Fuck.
Yes.
It's okay. I'm the demo man in real life. It doesn't matter.
Keep going.
I am role playing as the demo man right now.
Keep going.
I am so.
Keep talking. We got this.
I can't join. It's full.
So I know you want to hear about the disc, right?
Tell us about the disc.
Sure, tell us when we got wave 1, because once it gets busy, we're kind of.
I just want to point out, Tyler, when Jeff was going on Twitter and saying like, "What do you want to know about the Game Awards? What are your questions?"
Oh yeah, when we were all like,
we just got people to spam, "Where are the discs?" Yeah.
Yeah, and
I'd like to formally apologize.
No, it's okay. It's okay. So
I hope it's thought.
The timeline of things was the Half-Life Alyx trailer drops that Thursday in November, right?
Yeah.
And that was the live stream where I had Merle come on as a surprise.
That was amazing.
And that was the live stream where I like cried because I saw the G-Man for the first time in 12 years and all that.
And now he talks.
Yeah, well, okay, we'll touch on. I'll give you a little tidbit on that.
He didn't talk in the previous 3 games.
No, but what's funny about that is I asked Mike.
Fucking died.
I went to Walmart with Electra to pick up like some stuff for our new place, and I just on a whim, like JC messaged me and was like, "Hey, Mike Shapiro's being active on Twitter." I'm like, "What?"
I just watched you.
Yeah.
And I was like, I went and looked, and Mike Shapiro's being active on Twitter, and he's following me, and I'm like, "Oh shit." So I have DMs open for Mike, and I'm like, "Hey, Mike, I just did this interview with Merle. Would you be interested in doing an interview with me where we talk about your characters and not necessarily anything related to like your current work or anything, just like, your opinions of Barney and G-Man as people, things like that." And immediately he got back. He's like, "Yeah, I'd love to."
Oh, cool.
But the problem is he's super fucking busy. Apparently he's at Valve like all the time right now because they're like polishing and he's like just doesn't have the fucking time for it. And he's like, "I'm gonna have to ask Valve if that's okay." because you know I'm like actively working on a project with those characters. Apparently, Valve said it was fine, but you know, it's a matter of scheduling and stuff. So I can't promise that it's gonna happen. But if it does happen, it's gonna be fucking dope.
It could happen, but like way later.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, it won't be until it might even be after Half-Life Alyx comes out. It might be after the game comes out.
I'd be fine with that.
That's still really fucking cool.
Yeah, at any point you can get
yeah,
an
that's
interview.
still
Who could say they interviewed Alex and G-Man?
Well, I didn't interview Alex. She's not Alex anymore.
Well, okay, but
Oh my god, that still pisses me off. That's so
weird. I don't know why.
So there, okay, so so the video that I put out where she was like being very emotional about the character, and I was interviewing her about all that. That I started work on that video the day I interviewed her the first time, because the moment they announced they recast, I was being me and asking way too many nosy questions, right?
Yeah.
But the thing was, she was very upset about it, right? Because, like, in the first interview,
could she not be?
Yeah, in the 1st interview, you can fucking tell she loves this. This is obviously her favorite thing that she's ever done. This is obviously something she cares more about than anything, and she views Mark Laidlaw as like a lifelong friend. But of course, Mark's not there to help her out anymore. So that video had to go through her lawyer, her publicist, her agent, her entire agency department before I could publish it. It wasn't scripted in the truest sense, but I did have to write out the questions I was going to ask, and her lawyer had to go, you can answer part of this, you can't give this name. So there are parts where she goes, out of respect for Valve, that was really just, if you mention that, you're going to get fucking sued. Just don't do that.
Yeah.
There are bits and pieces that I wanted to get out that I can't, and I'm not going to mention. But I will say that the situation is a lot shittier than we can even say. Unfortunately.
Question for you, Tyler. Have you heard the insane theories like it's going to be like?
No, it's not true. I'm so fucking sick of hearing this, and it actually hurts Merle here. Because Merle, Merle pays attention to everything. Okay, to give context, there's a theory that Merle wasn't recast. She's just playing an older version of Alex, and there's some time travel elements in the game.
Yeah, I always felt that was kind of a fishy.
So unfortunately,
sense.
She was just straight up fired. She does not work for the game anymore. Her voice is not in the game. So essentially, I know why people are doing this. They're in denial about the fact that the real Alex Vance is no longer in the game. And so they're looking for reasons to think, oh, well, she was in the build.
It's so weird how
there's some bigger thing.
In the trailer, Eli
also, because IGN says that.
Close your eyes, honey.
It's true.
I'm so sorry, baby.
Yeah, the first thing on the new actor.
I think it's a reboot of Half-Life 2 story.
Well, so the thing is, and I mentioned this in the video, it's completely true that she recorded like 95% of the dialogue. And like the people that I talked to that have access to the build told me they didn't even replace her dialogue until 3 weeks after they announced the recast. So whatever happened very recently. I don't like it either.
That's upsetting.
It's very upsetting. Are you kidding me?
She could have sounded perfectly young. It's just.
So the thing is, I got her to confirm this, and we had to get this by the lawyer, and the lawyer allowed us to confirm this. She kind of hinted towards it. It is her in the trailer saying, "So what's the plan?"
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Because that was Alex. There.
So that was done on purpose. The first thing you hear from Alex Vance after 12 years is Merle, and then they slowly add in the new actor so that you're in your mind, you're like, oh, it's Merle. You fill in the blanks. It fooled me. The first time I saw it, I was like, oh my god, I just talked to her. That's awesome.
So Tyler, I'm not surprised about this because they did something similar to the voice actor for Zoe.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
The face model for Shell in Portal 1 and 2 was the original voice actor for Zoe. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And during the time they were redesigning the game, they redid half the lines for like Lewis, Bill, and Francis.
This was in that like
Zoe.
last 6-month stretch where Tret Falisak was like, oh, we're just going to do all the rest of it here, and then they changed like the majority of the game, right?
The thing is, Phil Roth told me that he does not believe that Chet was involved with the redesign.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he has good faith that Chet was not involved. And that Chet
No,
was, like,
Chet wasn't involved.
That changes my whole perspective.
When we did the game with him, a bunch of people were asking shit, and he was talking about for Dead. and he was actually very, very fond of the original TRS Envision.
Yeah.
Really?
He worked to preserve it.
Wow.
Anyone with a reasonable thought process.
A lot of people surprisingly prefer.
Yeah, I mean, the TRS. So then, okay, I mean, you probably heard.
Holy shit, I'm dying.
Yeah, he really is.
CNN? Seriously?
That's another interview. That's another interview I have lined up for after.
You know, Chet is really open to stuff, and he's down to talk.
No, I know. Me and Chet talk back and forth. Me and Chet talk back and forth a little bit. The funny thing that happened with Chet is he asked me to try and find soft shell crab in fucking Ohio over Christmas break last year. Yeah. So I was no, yeah, he grew up in in Cleveland, Youngstown area, which is like right where I'm at. And he was like, his niece was having a birthday or whatever, and he texted me. And he's like, "Hey, what's some good restaurants around here? I'm not used to this area." And I told him, and he's like, "Is there any place to find crab?" And I'm like, "Crab?" And I call all the restaurants around here. Some of which I'm very Italian. I'm from like a really Italian American Sopranos-esque family, minus all the piano wire killing and all that.
Related.
And so, like, all the Italian, there's this one Italian place around here called, what's it called? There's this one called Vernon's that, I'm like best friend, my family's best friends with their family, and whenever I come in there, I get like free food and everything. So I call like my friend from Vernon's and I'm like, "Hey, okay, this is super weird." But like, the guy that like worked on Left 4 Dead 2 and wrote Portal 2 is going to be coming in and asking for soft shell crab. What do I tell him? And this guy who's like around my age, and we talk whenever I go over there, and he's like a big, like, Valve fan and all that. He's like, wait. All right, so Chet's coming in, and he's looking for soft shell crab in Ohio. The closest ocean is like halfway across the country.
Yeah.
Is he drunk?
Fucking nowhere.
And so I had to tell him, like, dude,
there's no fucking ocean.
Michigan, like Erie, and just find a crab.
Yeah.
He eventually just got pizza.
What a downgrade.
I know. No, yeah, it's fine. I think Chet is very.
Is it New Year's for anybody yet?
No.
About 20 minutes for me.
Yeah, I told everybody
20 minutes for me.
I'm playing goal underscore
3 hours.
For New York game.
Yeah, for
Anybody else think the 2020 is going to be a good ass year?
I think so.
I mean, as far as video games go, I think it's going to be fantastic.
I think it's going to be one of the best years in recent history.
Of course.
Yes,
Doom, Half-Life in the same month.
Doom and Half-Life, Cyberpunk.
We also
Final Fantasy remake.
Animal Crossing.
I think for this decade, it's going to be good for games because a lot of series have been rebooted successfully.
Oh yeah.
But also, and I'm taking a fucking leap here, but I think in the music genre, I think it was a thing we kind of got into yesterday, but there's obviously an oversaturation of like pop and stuff right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's just
there always has been. There always is.
Well,
it makes money.
It used to. It slowly progressed. I think the 2020s onwards, I think like rock and some other things might have a comeback.
We might argue because I fucking love some pop. I fucking love all kinds of music. And I know that annoys some people to say, but I adore Lizzo. Like I absolutely.
When I found out you liked Coldplay or old, I was really surprised because I fucking love
Coldplay's amazing. You know what's funny about Coldplay? I am just obsessed with unreleased Coldplay songs as I am with Valve Beta. It's the same exact thing.
I saw your stream. It was about a year ago now, but I fucking loved that.
Like that song they made specifically after, what was it?
Ghosts or whatever.
Yeah.
Ghost Stories? Yeah.
They made that one song and they played it one time live, and that's the only time they ever played it.
Yep, that happens all the time, and I make sure I get high quality recordings of that shit.
Dude, there's a few bands I follow that are a little bit more like not super well known that do the same thing. Like,
I love it. I love that shit more than any band that I like. If they play a song that's like, oh, this is a one-time only thing.
There's a rock group. There's a rock group I listen to called like Tremonte, and they do the same thing all the time. Every time they have like a concert somewhere, they play like an unfinished song one time, and I'm like, fuck.
Oh, that's the best. That is the best.
But I'm not there.
Yeah, that's true. And something like Coldplay, people are gonna have their phones out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I will say, you know, I agree with you that like I have a feeling that like, you know, the teens have been so shitty for everyone that everybody's ready to just kind of like.
I'm ready to move on.
You know. Me personally, I can definitely speak to the last few months being the best months of my life so far.
I imagine. I mean,
yeah. No, yeah. I mean, it's not just Half-Life Alyx. I moved to this new place. I was living in the Snake Shack, you know?
Oh, well, yeah.
I remember. And now I'm in this like 3-bedroom townhouse that's $800 a month that I split.
Are you still in Ohio?
Yeah, I'm not moving out of Ohio till Electra's got her master's, but.
I see. I see.
And I have so many contacts lined up that I don't even know if I'm going to Austin or Seattle or LA. It's like I have so many jobs.
Well, if you come to Austin, you're not going to pay that little in rent. If you go to Austin, you're not going to pay that little in rent. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, I'm not going to pay that little in rent anywhere. That's why I'm saving most of my money.
Oh, I'll tell you what you do. Okay, I'll tell you right now. If Texas was on offer, and that's the one you take. Don't go to Austin. Go like 20 minutes south.
Oh, yeah, I would definitely
San
do
Marcos. Go to San Marcos. That's where you can get really nice places to live for like $600, $800.
And become Magic Nipples' neighbor.
No, you would be over. No, you would still be an hour and 45 minutes from.
I thought you're in the Dallas area.
No, I'm in Houston area.
Oh, the Houston. Excuse me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
I know. Austin is kind of like the one standout city.
Astrodome.
Yeah.
We got the Astrodome and Six Flags that doesn't exist.
Hey guys,
closed it down.
Guys.
I went there one time and they
It
closed
is
it.
2020 here. It is 2020.
Not quite yet for me. I'm sorry.
I've
got about like
just
3 hours to go.
I didn't talk about the discs at all yet.
Tell us about the discs. We still have discs.
Scout has a bomb.
I got the Scout. Calm down.
Yeah, we're kind of not focusing anymore. We're kind of fucking up.
He's dead.
I want to hear the disc.
Me and Tyler will carry the conversation.
All right.
Tell us about the discs.
I gotta piss really bad.
Wait till the round's over. We're almost there.
Use your bottle.
I'll wait.
Use your bottle. Open your mouth.
Use your
mouth.
So, Tyler, you're aware that the white disc has multiple versions, not multiple versions, multiple copies are out there. We know the contents of what the disc, and it has the preliminary fight content on it. Correct. So I'm assuming that's the preliminary fight build or close to it.
Okay.
Well, okay. There's like a lot of context I gotta give.
Yeah. Let's just pause.
Yeah, pause. Don't ready. Let's listen.
Nobody ready.
Where did the bad man touch?
Everybody pull your hands with.
Everybody unzip your pants. Let's listen.
So during that live stream that I did that hit like 20,000 views during the Half-Life Alyx trailer and all that.
I remember being
that was, first of all, that was like the coolest fucking moment of my life. So other than
Twitch
like,
stream.
you know,
Dude, that stream was insane.
no, it really was. Yeah.
Twitch
it really
streamer
was.
cries
I
over.
refuse to call you Tyler. Out News Network.
Yeah, I know. I know. But no, like next to like having Gabe Newell walk by me without me even noticing until he was like right in front of me. You know, being at Valve was awesome, but that 20K live stream was a really, really good movie.
I have never seen a stream Valve related get that much attention. It was crazy.
Yeah, we were in a call just watching the count keep going, and we're like,
yeah, it kept going, and I was like, oh, somebody's view botting, and Twitch got in contact with me because it was so high, and they're like, dude, that was legit. What the hell happened? Yeah, I'm like, okay, that
was a great stream.
I was saying that was reaching levels of where like that's usually what like AG like.
Yeah,
AGQ
that's
gets.
like
it
like
was
top.
Like I was like, holy fuck!
Like,
damn.
So, I think you were on the front page.
He was the front page for that section.
It was a proud day for Valve community games.
It really was. So a couple tidbits from that. A lot of Valve was watching that live stream. First of all,
hello.
And I mean, like, of course they were. They wanted to see reactions from the trailer drop, and also I came out of nowhere with the person they just fired. But whatever. And I made a really good impression to pretty much everybody that saw it, so that's good. Another person that was watching was Jeff, and Jeff, I guess, was watching the entire time. And I guess Jeff has secretly been kind of like observing me from the background. Because, like,
little
no, that's serious. That's serious because he's like, oh,
he's just outside the.
Yeah, Jeff is just.
Look at your window right now.
No, he was like, he's like paying attention because I guess he kind of sees it as like, oh, this guy might be like the next generation of whatever or whatever.
Yeah. He sees a bit of himself in you.
Exactly. And so immediately after that stream, he started following me on Twitter, right? And Twitter, he has like 1 million followers. So Twitter goes, hey, dude, look, it like automatically tells you like Jeff Keighley just followed you. I'm like, what the fuck? So, and then I'm like, kind of just like, thinking about what to do. And when a person follows you and you follow them, you can DM them, right?
Yeah.
So the DMs are open between me and Jeff now. And then Jeff does the AMA for the Game Awards. And I ask a couple questions about his time in Half-Life Alyx, and then I ask about the discs. And Jeff says, and I'm sure you've read this, that he wants to release them, but it's not up to him.
Yeah.
And that's that's totally true. But he's looking into releasing playable content with the final hours of Half-Life Alyx. Okay.
Yes.
So I've been asking around, and I've learned a couple of things. Number one, he really hasn't started work on the final hours. He's going to start that in January and get the majority of it done through then. All of the work on the final hours that have been completed is just like documenting things. Now it's time to put it all together, right?
Yes.
Number two, when he says playable content, he initially meant canceled Source 2 projects, vertical slices of things that never came out that later became Half-Life Alyx.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean,
Which is what
it's not like he's a pro on Half-Life 1
exactly.
beta.
But this means Half-Life 3. That
And
means
possibly some episode 3
that
remnants.
means no, he's just talking about Source 2. Episode 3 was before that. They're starting like 2013, 2014 in this timeline. So that's Half-Life 3, that's Stars of Blood, that's Left 4 Dead 3, that's possibly Half-Life Tactics, even though that was Unity. A couple Portal things that never came out.
I want episode 4 stuff, man.
But that's Arcane.
That
That's
shit
more
was
Spectre.
so cool, though.
It's on Valve's deep repo. It's on the tape drives, but that shit's impossible to get a hold of.
I fucking those
Yeah, because
pictures,
it takes
though,
900
man.
years if you try to like open it.
It's so sad that that's
tape-
gone. It was the coolest thing
Well,
ever.
it's just because Valve isn't going to just pull out the tapes and read them. They have to have
they need a
reason because a lot of
Sorry,
tapes.
don't
and
ready
tapes,
up.
And also, tapes operate off of a pretty much an all or nothing situation.
Exactly. Yes.
I just want all of
With
this
binary
lost
data.
and unseen
So-
shit.
So
to
you would
just
have to
be
like hope someone's like looking
revived.
at it.
Jeff is very interested in doing.
Oh, Brody, nice one.
Real fast. Let me. Drunk Hard Life was what we were playing earlier, and then we switched to MvM. I put in the title, I think, of the stream. I should have changed.
That's funny.
Yeah, Drunk Hard Life and MvM.
Okay, good.
I mean, you got lucky with that one, Brody.
Yeah. Okay.
What did I want to? So okay, yeah.
This
Jeff
game
is
is
very
fuller.
interested in telling the story of the last 10 years, right?
Yeah.
Jeff is very interested in telling the story of where the hell did you go, what the hell was going on, and how did we end up with Half-Life Alyx, which I think is the right story to tell right now.
Yes. Yeah.
That's what like everyone.
That's what
wants to
everybody.
know.
Yeah. That's a
Yes.
question of the common person.
So, Jeff, I guess, is paying very close attention to me. I have sent Jeff a pitch that has yet to be responded to, but that's because I know he's on holiday, of essentially kind of helping me get my foot in the door. Because he's already there, he's friends with everybody, and everybody already kind of knows about me, but it's kind of like, I'm the young, hyped kid that doesn't really understand things yet.
So
if Jeff is not
Pissing in a
interested,
can right.
So is
Jeff wants
everybody.
to release those builds, right?
Yes.
But how exactly would Jeff be able to contextualize early Half-Life 1 builds in the story of Valve's last decade? That you just can't. They're unrelated.
Well, you can extend it. And be
Well,
like
you
the
could
full
extend it,
history of
but then
Half-Life.
you're writing a much larger story. And it's kind of like the focus is supposed to be Half-Life Alyx. If we're like, oh, it's the history of Half-Life, that completely changes the focus, right?
Yeah.
This is supposed to be not only like a historic documentary of the first important Valve game since Portal 2 in the first Half-Life game in 12 years, but if they tried to do that, because it's also an advertisement for Half-Life Alyx in a way, So I pitched the idea of, you want to get these builds out. I can write you a script right fucking now to send to Valve to contextualize the release of these discs in a way that generates value. Yeah. And the way that I would go about doing that is, not looking at them like this is what Half-Life could have been, like many beta people do, but instead this is how Half-Life came to be.
Yeah.
This is, you know, stop. I really think one of the major reasons why Valve is very against the beta community is because we always look at these things as, wow, this is so much better, even though it's mechanically not.
Hey, yo,
and we're only
boot up the Anon leak and tell
Well,
me.
no.
it's
Yeah, no.
mechanically
Okay,
better than Half-Life 2.
there's aspects that are superior, but there's a lot of functional aspects that you can tell. Like that's the thing. When working on Shaft, there was a lot of things you look at and you're like, I can see why Valve did this.
Exactly.
Even though there's some things that I'm like, I don't see. There's things that they went, okay, I don't know why they did this. There's a lot of, okay, this makes sense.
I'm of the belief that tonally and atmospherically, the beta community fills in a lot of gaps in their head.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it fills in so many. Like in the trailer, you can see the Beta City 17 logo. The concept.
Oh wait, you're talking about how in Half-Life Alyx it seems very.
I don't know. I was
thematic.
AFK for like 30 seconds because I just fucking pissed.
No, I mean if you want to talk about that, Half-Life Alyx. If you want to talk about that, Half-Life Alyx is tonally very inspired by the.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's great. I think
that's wonderful.
I think that's perfect, dude.
Like,
freaking old beta content in a prequel, it's perfect.
No, I know.
That means that they've been paying attention, and that means that they hear us in a way.
I hope so, man. I really hope so.
But that was definitely a case of like, I know a lot of people do that fucking like the hashtag Tyler was right thing, but. If
I was, by the way, I was. Don't take that away from me.
No, don't take it away. I'm gonna reiterate that for whoever watches this later, that I was in a call with Tyler and some other people, and he mentioned things about HLVR, and that was one of them that's gonna have more beta, like Half-Life 2 beta themes.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I called it like a year ago.
That's what I said.
You think they're brave enough to add in the Hydra?
Hydra's not going to happen because how the fuck does that work in VR? You have to think about like mechanically how would something.
But are they brave enough though?
No, they're not.
No, they're not. They're gonna
because
they're
that would
gonna
be
play
really
this safe.
stupid. That would not work in VR.
Oh god, I want to see.
Well, no.
them
One
try
thing that came to mind was like if they rebooted like Half-Life 1 in VR. Like let's say they like almost like Black Mesa but VR. I just realized.
Here's the thing.
No.
I think
hang
the
on.
VR games are going to be a reboot of Half-Life 2.
No. I'm just under. This is like my own idea. This is not what Valve is.
Magic speculation.
It's a speculation based on my own reality, which is
speculation.
No, what I'm just saying is.
No,
I was
let me
thinking
do it.
about it. Like, okay, yeah.
There you go.
Anyways, I was thinking about like, oh, Half-Life 1, they could do it in VR. That'd be cool to rescience the the Residence Cascade VR. Like, but wait, how would the platforming work? Because it wouldn't.
It wouldn't. It wouldn't.
It would like the box
Half-Life
smashing.
Alyx
room.
doesn't have a jump button.
That's what I'm saying. How would I'm saying, what would you do when you reach the box smashing room? It just tells you to go to
If
the
they
corner
were to
and
do
cry.
that, they would have to remake entire sections of the game.
Well, there's just an arrow that points to a corner. It's like, all right, crouch here. And
Not only would they have to remake
put
parts of the game,
hands
they
to
would
your
have
face.
to cut on a rail.
Continue to.
Why would they
meet-
cut on? No, they wouldn't have to cut on.
Well, you
Why
can
would they
stay
do
on the
that?
train then.
Sitting around.
That would be
I'm sorry.
perfect.
There's a
That would
part
actually
in
be
Half-Life.
perfect.
There is a part in Half-Life Alyx where you're sitting in a vehicle. I mean,
That
that
kinda
would
works.
actually be
You wouldn't
cool.
have to worry about the.
Yeah,
You
but
wouldn't
that's
have to.
different 'cause you're operating that vehicle.
No.
Down a
Have
rail,
you
just
ever
follow
have you
this
played? Okay, who is saying that? Is it Sergeant Headcrab or There You Are Dead?
That's You're Dead.
It's
Okay.
You're Dead.
You Are Dead. Have you played VR much?
No, I only not much. I know driving.
LA
is good,
Noire
but I'm
driving.
LA Noire
the-
driving is fucking mind blowing.
It's the worst. Oh,
It's
no.
okay. It's the worst.
tram
But
is
the
it's
moment
on a
they
rail.
put you in a car and you're sitting down, like they tell you, okay, sit down, and then you sit down and you're in a car and you see the city around you and cars driving by. The first time you experience that, it's incredible. Even if you're not driving, your body is just used to that thing. You know?
I think
It's just the clunkiest fucking thing ever.
VR. Well, that's just because of their control setup. Everything about LA Noire VR is.
I need to buy a fucking Vibrant Index already.
Fucking.
money.
I've played a lot of VR games where you get to sit down and basically just assume stuff like that. it is the best way to experience VR. I know
really is.
everybody wants
really
VR
is.
to be about moving around.
I never
standing
liked
on-
the aspect of
Magic, I could possibly get you a
I don't think it's that
Quest if you
natural.
want.
I mean,
Quest or a Rift S. We have a ton of them.
I feel
Wait, hold on. You have a quest? Hold on. What's going on? I need a quest.
You want an early prototype?
Oh. No, I mean, no.
Okay, it would be cool, and obviously...
I haven't thought of prototypes that they threw away that I took from...
No, I'm saying it'd be light on the wall, obviously, but I feel bad when I take, like, that sort of stuff. 'Cause I can
Magic,
buy
you can participate in my Half-Life mapping competition and win a vibe for...
whenever we get that going, I immediately fucking died.
Oh yeah, I was gonna
I'll give it a
enter
shot.
Half-Life 1 minimalist mod into that, but I didn't feel like waiting anymore, so I just...
Oh, wait, are you the
legit-
one that... Old-time pizza... Yeah, old pizza tipper. You're the one that does that, right?
Yeah, I legitimately, I swear to God, I made the Half-Life 2 one with some other people in about 7 months, and I made the Half-Life 1 beta minimalist mod in about a week.
Yeah, I can tell that the Half-Life 1 has left.
You should have finished it. There were so many great jokes at the
I
end.
made the maze.
I'm gonna replay it. I
gotta replay it.
There wasn't much to go off of. Like with Half-Life 2, there's so many things.
There's a lot of community jokes and stuff to make with Half-Life 2,
but with Half-Life 1, it's just like you're in a fucking box.
It's like, wow, Quake Half-Life. It's Quake Half-Life. That's
after
all.
the maze, I was like,
you missed something really good though.
You want to know? You want to know the conception of a maze? You want to know the conception of that maze?
Yeah, what is that referencing?
Okay, all right. Let me tell you.
Google.
All right. So what we did is I did questionable ethics, and we're like, oh wow, that chapter is like amazing in the alpha because it all looks the same. And then Pizza Tipper goes, hey, you should just make an actual hedge maze. So we Google an image. We Google an image of a top-down hedge maze, and I just map it off a reference.
Wow.
And that's what it is.
I added in a bunch of like haunted
we
bullshit,
said-
like an alien grunt
We were
turning
like,
a
what-
corner and
what-
disappear.
They're like, what if we made it haunted to where there's a bunch of NPCs walking around beating on the wall?
Yeah.
I gotta.
Don't they like lead you?
I gotta be honest. I kept saying we should cut the maze because I was like, nobody is ever gonna want to play.
Oh, it's possible.
I had to add arrows in a patch because nobody would ever fucking figure it out. But you actually figured it out! You figured that out so quickly!
I figured
do
it out.
you know how big that maze is? That maze is fucking insane!
Okay, I rewatched Tyler going through it. He went the right path initially. If you go the wrong path, you start to go in circles,
it's like
and you
30-minute walk.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a really long walk, and you loop back around, but you don't even know that you looped back around. So you just keep doing it. It's the most monotonous fucking thing ever. It's
Also, how are we winning an MvM right now?
I don't know. I have no idea. I'm literally on my
discs for a second.
I'm
Back
on my
to the discs
sixth
for a
beer
second.
already. Give me a fucking minute.
The only situation that we could see the discs releasing is if the community creates a need for them. And by that I mean a way to generate value for both Valve and the community as a whole.
We just like this stuff because it's cool.
No, you can't just do that because it doesn't work like that.
Valve doesn't take them
use
because
those discs.
They don't need
Valve
it.
doesn't think it's cool.
Oh, shit.
Valve thinks it's embarrassing, and Valve thinks it's a waste of people's time, and they don't really understand it. However, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm saying, the way you have it put, where it's more of a historical, this is how Half-Life became to be. Like
Big Scout.
That is probably the best bet because I can't think of a better way to explain it.
Yeah.
Valve needs another Half-Life Alyx moment where they're like they're scared to show something off, and then they show it off, and everybody thinks it's fantastic. If they release something like the disc, they'd realize, hey, the community actually appreciates it.
Valve has learned that they can be wrong because of what happened.
I want to pause on this. Please, just if I can.
We just failed the wave, did we? I didn't even know.
Fucking failed.
Did we fail? We failed.
Lost. We failed.
So Valve,
my head, bro.
The thing about beta is it's a lot of the concepts. Working in a beta mod, you will learn that a lot of the concepts were what was actually really intriguing. In actual execution, it's a bit of a mess. And as much as we want to admit, like, oh, if they released a disc, everyone would say it's amazing.
Well, no, they're not done.
No, you got to know the common people are gonna look at that and be like, "What the fuck is this?"
Well, but we also got to realize that when the 2013 Alpha League, people really did appreciate it. Though.
Well, it was appreciated, but here's the thing: the Half-Life Alpha we got is fairly early as far as builds go. Because
and incredibly incomplete of what was there.
Dude, it's such a bad build
really
in all
incomplete.
honesty.
It's really complete, but even though it's from September of 1997, the print date, the build feels older.
It's like from July.
Especially before the Mark Laidlaw rewrite and everything.
Exactly.
Because we have so many screenshots of the maps where anomalous materials exists.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Once you
get far from September.
What I'm saying, once you get later builds, it's like closer to E3 and even post E3.
You mean E3 98?
Yes, E3 98. Once you get closer to that, people, to us, will know, but to most average people, they probably can't discern the difference between them.
Yes, exactly.
They just become Half-Life, but not done.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm trying to do. There needs to be some kind of, and I'm positioning myself in a way that makes it possible. There needs to be like a spokesperson or a figurehead to contextualize what they're seeing, right?
Yeah.
Instead of, because all beta shit up until this point has been very closed off. It's been very, I'm going to say, overwhelming to a new person. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And so I've been working in I'll just announce it now. I've been working in secret for a while on the Beginner's Guide to the Half-Life 2 leak. Yeah. And it's essentially, it's trying to recontextualize those files, not as, oh, look how much better it could have been, but instead, look at how Valve works. Look at how they iterate. Look at how ideas flow. Look at how from 1990 whatever until 2004, how they were able to produce what is still regarded as one of the best games of all time.
You got shot in the face.
If I'm able to prove myself as being able to, I'm drunk, so I'm gonna keep using the word contextualize.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you, I'm on a solid buzz right now, dude. I'm in that point where I could tell you.
I am so fucking stupid.
I'm happy in my ability to not sound inebriated in any way right now. I'm happy in my way to still be Valve News Network even under the influence of alcohol.
Yes. No, I know you are. You're buzzed right now. You're at that stage where you can tell people your whole life story.
Yeah.
That's buzz. That's what you want.
Okay, so
I feel like Marfy could help with something like this because he makes a bunch of videos that actually kind of explain the little things that people.
But he focuses on Half-Life 1. He focuses on Half-Life 1 for the most part.
Well, a big issue with Half-Life 2 beta is that there weren't really any press builds, unlike Half-Life 1. So actually getting your hands on content from that era is really difficult. So
it's different. It's okay. I'm not trying to produce anything that could be released as playable. I'm instead taking the information that we have and can extrapolate from the builds, from the content that exists, and recreating it in a way that isn't real, but instead is just a really good visual representation for a video. You know what I mean?
Museum style shit.
Exactly, but not
missing
really,
information.
Not like a crazy Bubba, we're gonna make a museum mod kind of thing. It's instead just
Blue crowbar.
Nothing is being made to be playable. It's being made to be visible.
Yeah.
Yes, because that's what you want.
That's perfect. That's what you want. Valve wants.
It's similar. It's similar to my job in the sense that whenever anybody wants to get something changed, you simply go under the how does it affect the company and how will it affect the company in a positive manner and how will it put money in their pocket. Now
so the way that I'm going, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying the second to Valve might be different, but the premise is the same. If you give it a positive benefit to the company in multiple ways, then they're all for it. If you can't, then they won't do it. It's as simple as that.
So the way that I'm going to be pitching this to Valve is not in a way of you can collect a lot of data on previous concepts and maybe recycle them, which is true. Yeah. They could get, obviously not mechanically, but maybe story beats and things or character concepts, etc. Instead, I'm going to be showing it off as, Valve, you have an image problem.
Mm-hmm.
Valve,
Happy New Year, East Coast.
Oh, it's Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
It's Happy New Year. Hang on, wait.
Play the cheer sound right now.
I still gotta wait 3 hours.
All right.
Play it again.
Because it's the New Year, I'm gonna leak something. I'm going to leak something for the New Year. Are you
All
ready?
right, ready. Here's a new leak. Tell everybody. Let's get this streamed.
Following Half-Life Alyx. All right, which is currently set for March, but I cannot promise you that they will hit that deadline. Valve time is a thing that we haven't heard about in a long time.
Yeah.
However, following Half-Life Alyx, about a few weeks after, I'm going to be releasing a report on a thing nobody knows about, and I need as much community information as possible. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. I need as much community conversation on a thing that I'm going to be talking about that you do not know about after Half-Life Alyx comes out. You better fucking talk about it on Reddit, everywhere. Okay? Please.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's what I think it is.
It is.
Let's wait. Let's wait. I think we have an idea.
Barney.
I think we have an idea, but definitely once the game comes out, I'm pretty sure it'll become clear to us. But
just wait. I don't want. If anybody knows, I want you to shut the fuck up.
Essentially, you
Yeah,
want a heavy critical response, so that way they are like, oh, perfect, let's go. Yeah, all right, I got you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let me finish this final beer and
let me give the last bits on the discs here.
It is important that you talk about that.
So the discs, it's very good. It's very possible that we can get the discs released, but Valve does not want the fact that the files are out there to be the headline. They instead want somebody to be able to package up all the information in a way where instead of the files being released being the public story seen on IGN or whatever, it's the story behind the files. It's the information packaged in a really nice, tight bow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So instead of it being like, oh, look, everybody go fuck around with these files that are not going to work on your computer because you have no fucking clue what you're looking at.
You do not have v6 model viewer.exe.
Exactly. Instead, Valve would love it if it would instead be packaged as not, oh, haha, look how broken. And instead it's just like, oh, wow, look how it evolved.
Look how far Valve has came.
This is the story of how they iterate.
The files could be public, but Valve doesn't want the fact that the files are public to be public.
You like Half-Life? You want to know how it all began? Well, here's the story.
It's about the
all about how the file.
Hey, you might wait. Right when like the gun gets tossed in Half-Life Alyx and it goes off.
Left Microsoft.
Or no, right when like right when like the trailer starts for Half-Life Alyx and like a combat guard's about to like turn around the corner and like shoot Alex, it pauses and it's like, hey, you want to know how I got in this situation? Well, the story begins with, and then it goes.
I'm gonna use that. Yeah. I'm gonna get Merle to say that line.
You might want to wonder how I got in this situation. Well,
that's fucking hilarious.
It's quite a
The game was rewritten from scratch.
Yeah,
well,
it was.
You would believe that Half-Life was actually.
The original story of HLA was a road trip to collect materials for rebel camps. That's it. That's all it was. Russell was a character in that, like his character, but he was called Joseph and he was Russian.
You know, it's funny. When
and his textures appear in the.
Yeah, he's the engineer. Yes.
Yeah, the one that
I got
money for Steam VR.
When you were streaming and whatnot, and we were all watching the trailer, we all saw Russell appear and scream, and all we screamed at first was Odell.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's based on Odell.
Totally.
So here's the thing about the beta stuff in Half-Life Alyx. Half-Life Alyx is using beta stuff not as a love letter to the community, but just as a shortcut to get this game out as quickly as possible. So this game started development like wholeheartedly in 2016, right? And didn't really get a big team until late 2017, after Epistle 3. And by the way, as far as I can tell, Epistle 3 was the thing that pushed them to finish this one.
Obviously.
So their big thing was, we need to get this out as soon as possible. How do we do that? Well, we can pull from concepts from Half-Life 2. We're making a prequel, right? So there's a screenshot of a really wide-eyed looking Combine officer who looks like really derpy with the flame, the guy with the flamethrower.
I know what one you're talking about.
Oh,
Yeah.
That evolved from the Cremator's original design.
Nice.
Magic, why do I see your camera?
That's the wrong one. I was trying to hook up the other camera, and it didn't even hook up the other camera because it's about to be.
I don't even know what's happening.
I was trying to. It's trying to be.
Where am I?
I have a nice like Logitech webcam, and I was gonna do it for New Year's.
Magic nipple.
Which one? Which one?
The one that can actually do like, the one that's like 1080p can do like 60 FPS. Or
the one you used for the Sears interview.
The one I used for the Sears interview. That actually has like a decent. Oh my god! Okay, wait. Okay, let me tell you right now.
My face is.
Wait. Oh wait. Can I tell you about the Sears interview real fast?
Go ahead.
No. It was a good. Okay, the interview and everything was fine. It was cool talking to Jake.
What is the Sears interview? Give context.
Oh, okay. So for who doesn't know, the Valve I'm drunk Magic's here. So a guy called Jake Williams runs a channel called Bright Sun Films. It used to be called Bright Sun's Gaming. He does a series called Abandoned where he goes over abandoned places.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
He did one on Sears, which I happened to work for, and he went, oh, hey, he went on Twitter a while back and went, hey, if anybody has an interesting story working at Sears, send me a DM and I'll get back to you on if I want to like have you in this video I'm doing. I sent him one about how my manager like randomly disappeared one day and how the store was like just in shambles at certain points, and he was like, and he went, "That's great. Let's do let's do a pre-interview right now." And I was like, "All right,
yeah,
yeah." But
I was gonna say,
and it fast forwarded to the second interview, which was the one he recorded. I'm kind of upset in the way that when he recorded the Skype call, even though I recorded my end and the audio, so he had like he had the direct video like in the best quality. He recorded the Skype call, so it's all like fuzzy and weird. There was people at my job that were like, "Dude, you look like you were tired as shit in the video." I'm like, yeah, kind of.
Yeah, I mean, I love that series. I love his Dead Mall series.
I said I've been watching him. I've been watching him since he did one on Nickelodeon Studios back in like 2013.
Oh yeah.
When he was a young man.
He makes his own vaporwave, doesn't he? He makes his own Mallsoft.
He used to do gaming and a whole bunch of other stuff, and then he.
Well, that shit blew up. The stuff that he does now blew up.
Yeah, fucking. Who cares about gaming?
If you ever wants to do a Kmart video, my best friend worked at the last Super Kmart for a very long time. I have a lot of video from me and Electra walking around the last Super Kmart, the last Kmart with produce and shit.
Kmart.
If he ever does one, you should definitely DM him. Like if you see him talking about it, because
I miss Kmart so much.
I'll message him.
There is a Kmart that is still open in Miami. There's
a Kmart around here that's still open, but there was the Super K, the one with like produce and groceries and like a cafe, and it was open until last April.
All right, we're not in the round yet, are we? No. Okay.
Electra used to get her birth control from the pharmacy at that Kmart. Yeah.
Kmart was a really weird store. I didn't go to it much because there were much better options. But it just had a really different atmosphere.
It has a vibe to it. It has a very
vibe.
I feel like I'm gonna get shot in the park.
The thing about Kmart was Electra's mom, when I was in high school and early college, lived like right fucking next to the Super Kmart. Like you could walk there in like a minute, right?
Well,
and so Electra and I used to go there all the time just to like hang out. And I remember Electra's brother, Tyler, who's like my best friend and we live together, he used to steal shopping carts.
Dude, we stole one and
put them in the basement. And we still have some old Kmart shopping carts.
We stole some.
Bro, toss them on eBay.
No, we stole some from our Kmart.
Brandon, I'm ready.
We stole some from ours as well.
I don't know.
Me and some friends when we were in high school were stealing some carts. Like they were basically the abandoned carts that were throwing away anyways because they were just sitting outside rusting. And we stole them, quote unquote, like as if they gave a shit. But we stole them. We were gonna turn them into like some go-kart thing. And while we were walking back across the bayou back to our like neighborhood, we just fucking somehow pushed each other off the side of the like bayou, and we just drove it into the fucking water, and it sank. And we're like, all right.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
and I feel bad because a little while after Hurricane Harvey hit here, they redid the bayou system. They redid the bayou system and opened it up wider. And I bet they had to dig that fucking thing out of the ground, and I bet that was a pain in the ass because it sunk in like halfway.
That is hilarious.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna have to go here in a minute because I have other shit I want to do, and also
Alright, let's
it's weird.
ready
I need to kiss my wife.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah.
Actually, Tyler, before you leave,
what up, bro?
I have one question. So if you're doing Nintendo News Network, hold on.
Yes.
Do you even care about like Luigi House?
What?
Luigi House was the best. Luigi Mansion 3.
You mean Luigi's Mansion?
Yeah,
Luigi
here.
House.
I thought this was like some community thing I was unaware of.
Luigi's
No,
Yeah,
I'm just
come
gonna
on, Luigi's House. Everybody knows about
It took
Luigi's
me a
House.
second.
Come on over,
To
Luigi.
be fair, it took me a second to realize what the fuck you were talking about. Like Luigi's House? Is that
Don't-
like an
don't
add-on
even-
for? Is that an add-on for Super Mario Brothers?
Don't even get me started on fucking Luigi's Mansion beta. I fucking tried to make an N64 styled game in Unity with Gmad.
What you're talking about, like the original N64?
You're talking about the original.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, the original Luigi's Mansion on the N64 was like some weird dollhouse thing. I'm not.
Yeah.
Gonna get into it.
Yeah.
Holy
Okay,
crap.
so
I sent those to you.
I know that Magic gives a shit because Magic is a little baby game nerd, but
I love
baby gamer.
I always pretend like I'm not, but I grew up on.
You totally are, dude. You're the biggest nerd for that.
No, for real though. I grew up on Nintendo before I even got into Steam and stuff. Like Valve, I was like, I had a DS and N64 game. Like, I mean, I had.
Me too.
Nintendo was
Fuck
like
yeah.
the biggest fucking thing for me.
Yeah,
Microsoft,
no, the
Microsoft and
video
Sony,
game I
nah,
ever
man.
played was Luigi's Mansion.
Like Sony was pretty much just Jack and Daxter and
Unready, you
and
fucking
Ratchet and Clank.
Jack, I like.
got time.
Okay, so I seriously have shit to do, so I'm gonna just. I guess I'll talk about Nintendo.
Well, you
News
can
Network
talk
plans
about
for a
later.
minute.
It says
Okay.
No, I'd like to, because
Or
I
if
know
you
you
want to,
guys get. Yeah, I'd like to get your opinions on it.
Yeah.
So,
Just check your DMs and yeah.
This has been a great stream. I'm so glad I suggested this.
This
So,
is fantastic. Yeah.
Nintendo News Network
stream.
is coming back in February. I'm going to be re-uploading my Super Mario 64 history video that I did last year onto the right channel.
Yes.
And deleting
You
it off
should-
of Nintendo News Network. So Simp and I have been talking quite a bit about like what direction the channel should go in. Because there are, for Valve, there's like 5 or 6 people. And I'm on top right now, and that might not last, but I am on top right now.
Yes. Okay.
He's the king.
For Nintendo, there's thousands.
There's thousands.
Everybody
and there's-
does Nintendo.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
the thing that pisses me off about Nintendo YouTubers is that everybody is kind of homogenous, and it seems as if very few people do the work that is required to really dig into the good story.
Yeah, that's
They
what
just
I was
read
gonna
off of
say.
TCR.
And the people that do the good work don't have YouTube channels. So if there ever is somebody that data mines a Switch release or finds a prototype, they get buried by 1,000 YouTube channels misrepresenting that story.
Yeah, they take their research. They're like, all right, this fucking dude did this, and that's I'm aware of it from the other shit I follow, and that's why
I mean the people who like credit the sources are like nice.
Well, it's not even that. How Tyler explains it is pretty true. There's thousands of Nintendo coverages. There's thousands of people that cover other video game series and other companies, but they don't. It's not a personal thing. They treat it so generic and businessy in a way that it's so. I don't.
Well, it's that, and it's also it's like this machine for a lot of these people.
Yeah,
right. It's not.
It's
So I'm Valve News Network, and I don't think a single fucking person out there, no matter what kind of like bad shit they could say about me, would say, "Oh, he's just doing it for the money."
Yeah,
I don't think there's anybody here that would deny that I'm like the biggest fucking nerd for this shit. Yeah.
I've heard it many times on like Reddit and stuff like that. But
You
that doesn't matter
see
because
it,
Reddit doesn't
and
matter.
I'm so passionate about this shit that I feel like it shows in the content, at least in my voice, for the most part.
Yeah.
So when I do Nintendo, I am just as passionate about Nintendo because what Magic said, where it's like, oh, before Valve, before Steam, It was the GameCube. It was the Game Boy Advance. It was the DS.
A lot of people, it was like
yes,
that.
it was me. That's exactly my upbringing.
Played some TG Roby.
I didn't play my first Valve game until I was like 11.
Yeah.
But before that, it was like Pokemon Fire Red, Pokemon Gold, Super Mario Sunshine, Super Mario Galaxy, Zelda Wind Waker. You know, that's all. That was my shit.
Yeah. I was into like Doom and stuff before Half-Life, and when I first played Half-Life, I was on my uncle's computer. I didn't have a Steam account. He did. Like I didn't know what that was. I would have to have him set it up for me. I'm like, hey, can I play like this game? And he would do it all. Like, I had no idea what the fuck that was.
I had an aunt like that, but my parents were very, very religious when I grew up, and I wasn't allowed to play a game that was rated over E. So that's why for the first 10 years for the first 10 years of my life, it was all Mario and Zelda. And then Twilight Princess came out, and my parents didn't let me fucking play it.
You couldn't even do E10.
I could do E10. I could do E10, but T was not allowed. Yeah.
My aunt is how I found out about Doom, and she's she's pretty heavily religious, but as far as like games and stuff are aware, if you're an adult, obviously she doesn't have an opinion. She ran a small business, and she had an office in her like big ass fucking house where people would go to work. They had Doom on the computers, obviously, because she ran that in the 90s. That's how I found out about Doom. She did not care that they had Doom, but she got really upset when she saw me and my brother play Doom.
Yeah.
She was like, what are y'all playing?
How old were you at that point, though?
I was literally like 5 or 6. My older brother was like 10, so it makes sense, but I was like literally like...
I'm not going to let my 5-year-old play Doom.
I was small child. I was like, I didn't even know it was like blood and guts on the ground. I was like, there's that.
Oh, they got pasta sauce.
I didn't know what I didn't even know it was like demons. Dude, the next time I didn't even know it was Doom. I didn't even.
Magic was staring at the screen.
I was playing a thing I didn't know the name of. I would point at the icon on the desktop and be like, I want that. That's it. I didn't know Doom was Doom until SNES Doom when I like found a video on YouTube. I was like, oh my god, that's that game I played, but it looks like shit.
Yeah. So my angle that I'm taking with Nintendo news is I've been studying Switch data mining and Switch hacking for the last 6 months. And I'm trying to do exactly what it is I do with Valve News Network, where I find instead. So the thing about Valve News Network for the longest time is it's this thing that people always said, how Valve News Network, Valve doesn't do anything. How can you have a news network? You know, so I had to spend a good couple years primary sourcing myself. I had to find the news. Right? I had to find that information myself. And a lot of people thought I was just bullshitting and making the shit up, you know, but I wasn't. And so with Nintendo, everybody's covering what's already publicly available, but I'm trying to become the primary source of Nintendo information in the same way that I am with Valve, right? Because it's all out there. It's just, it's very hard work in order to be able to find, categorize, and publish that kind of information in a way that the public can consume it and understand it without somebody needing to regurgitate it on an article, right? So the first video I'm doing when I come back is everything known about Breath of the Wild 2. And part of that, you know, a lot of people are going to be like, well, it's the trailer, and you can speculate on what's in the trailer. Game Explained did that. But I have sources, right? And the fun thing about my sources is that they're not just limited to Nintendo. I have sources fucking everywhere. I mean, to Valve. I have sources fucking everywhere, and I can ask anybody anything about anything, right? And so I have like a whole document about what I know about Breath of the Wild 2. I need to be very selective about what I say because I don't want my channel to be sued and taken down. That's a whole other thing.
Real quick, Ben Stanley says, Valve News Network, are you going to keep the separate YouTube channel for Nintendo News Network? Okay.
So, so the YouTube algorithm changed last year. YouTube used to prioritize channels that could upload long-form daily content, like a Game Grumps kind of thing.
Yeah, 10 minutes every day.
Yes, they changed. According to some of the people that I talk to, higher-end YouTubers that have actual contacts at YouTube, the algorithm changed in a way where it prioritizes sporadic content over a specific scheduled period of time.
Sporadic.
So if you well, sporadic's the wrong word. If you want to be able to grow, if you want the algorithm to pick you up, you have to upload 48 hours apart. And essentially it works like in the first 24 hours, your subscribers and the people that are very similar interests to what you're making will be notified of your video, right? And depending on the what's the word? Performance of that report. Based on the performance of that report, they will recommend it to more people, right? So essentially the way it works now is you don't want to upload daily. If you do, you're not going to grow.
Well, that's perfect for me.
So I'm switching. So for 2020, I'm switching to a Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule for Valve News Network. And then once a month for Nintendo News Network for first few months, let me get back into it. And then once every 2 weeks, once about summertime.
Okay. Well, I'm glad if they've changed it to that, that's actually really helpful because that was the thing that a lot of smaller channels, and I mean small, like people that are trying to get up, unless they just got lucky, you had to follow that strict schedule to get noticed.
Yes.
And I noticed a change this year because a lot of people, like, you would have those random videos that people don't upload very often, but they would take off. And everybody in the comments like, dude, how did you find this? It just showed up.
It just shows up, exactly.
Yeah. And that's that's the algorithm working, I guess.
The algorithm is changing to favor passionate creators versus machine-like creators.
Good, because that's what you
Good, that's how it should be.
Hello, welcome to my Reddit.
I said, when I first joined YouTube in 2007, even though I was a super small channel, literally small, middle schooler, doesn't know any better how to... I could make a video of me sitting on a fucking mattress talking about the DS doing some dumb thing, which I did and I deleted, thank God.
Sure.
But
everybody did stuff like that.
But the thing is, I still got over 1,000 views just even though I wasn't anything.
That's because it used to be based entirely on search keywords and relevance based on upload date.
And when I started actually making content worth a shit, by then you would only get 100 views or less, and I was like, what happened?
Yep.
I can't do anything anymore.
It's kind of going back to an older system, but it's like a compromise between the two because obviously the more subscribers you have, the more pull you're going to have.
I used to make Minecraft videos when I made
my
YouTube channel. Yeah.
All I know is I'm glad I never abandoned my channel to make another one. Because there's people I know that have done that, and they can't delete their old videos, so they're just there.
Yeah.
And
Electra did an iCarly clone when she was 7, and it's still out there because she forgot the password.
Dude, I'm so glad I'm so glad I nuked my old videos. It's some people I've mentioned in another chat that if I looked back at my
nuked the fart sound effect.
No, it's just unlisted. It's there. But I'm saying no, it's not even that. No, there's videos older than that. I'm saying if you saw my first few videos of when I first started YouTube, I would pass away. I would just die. I would just have a stroke and die.
I remember you did a Ashen's kind of review.
Yes! Good thing it's gone.
Yeah. So my opinion on all that is all of my original YouTube videos are still out there, even though I have the passwords to those accounts.
Yeah. Minecraft Crafters
of Crafting is still out there. Schlubs is still out there. The Nerd Herd is still out there. It's all still there. And the reason why I keep it on there is because people that know me and find it, I kind of want it to be as inspirational to be look, no matter how shitty you are, if you work hard at it, you can improve. Watch my last few videos and then go watch fucking Bob's edited video. And then look, everybody starts cringy, but I'm not embarrassed of the cringe because I worked at it. I never stopped. I'm here.
I didn't
you know what I mean?
I didn't work at it.
This is what I always wanted to do. It's really funny because my mom found these old cassette tapes in my old bedroom closet, and I was listening through them, and it's me hosting a video game radio show. It's super cringy, but it's me doing this. And I was 7, and I used to tell people that I was I want to be a radio DJ. I want to be a radio host.
Yeah.
And it's this was just the path I wanted to be on this whole time. And so I guess as I close out here, because I want you guys to be able to actually play your fucking game.
We've been toggle ready for 30 minutes.
Yeah. I just, if anybody out there wants to be a creator, or if anybody out there has an idea for something, don't let the quality of your output dictate the amount of passion or work that you put into it. Everybody starts shitty. There's not a single person out there that could look back at their original stuff and be oh yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work like that.
Well, yeah, there's people, I said, I'm glad I deleted a lot of my old stuff because I didn't want people to see it. But I wish it was still there because it's just gone. But,
I know.
but,
I kind of wish I had never deleted any of
but-
my old videos and I just privated them.
But to say, there's people I know that have made great content. Like even when they sort of first started, I still look back. I'm like, all right, that's still, it's still pretty good. It doesn't feel dated and it doesn't feel like they were starting smaller, to me at least. But to them, it's like I've grown so much more. But I mean, that's just
Everybody does.
Everybody looks down upon their old stuff because they've improved, and that's just
Valve
life.
News Network started when I was in 6th grade and tried to impress a girl by saying bacon makes you fart cheese-flavored Spam ham.
What?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Tyler McVicker was always the romantic. I had a crush in kindergarten and tried to get her to marry me. I've always, it's always, whatever. Yeah. No, it's funny. It's funny.
That's kind of nostalgic because I've done this.
Yeah.
I've done
I
this
remember the first day of kindergarten, I walked into the class and immediately spotted this girl and was like, love at first sight.
I did that in 6th grade. And
that happened to me, except I didn't do it to someone. Someone did it to me.
Ooh, good for you.
I did that. I've had that happen a lot, and a lot of there's some people that obviously I've stayed friends with. Other ones it was just that one time thing. There was one that was notorious because it was right when I entered middle school, and that's typically to me the most cringiest time. But in general,
I loved middle school.
In general, I liked high school and elementary school more than middle school because middle school is when a lot of people hit puberty. It's very experimental. A lot of people are
that's true. That's true.
My last year of middle school was actually really good.
The perfect sum up. There was a girl I saw sitting next to me in gym class. I was like, all right, she's cute, whatever. And you sort of talk a little bit, and you're like, whatever. And then I fucked it all up because there was a day, like I was sick or whatever, and I went to fucking scratch my nose or whatever. And I picked it slightly, and she saw it.
Oh boy!
And it was over. As a little teenage kid, I was like, "That's it. I'm done. That's it. Never talking again. We're done."
I remember in middle school, there was this girl I had this massive crush on. I'm a very passionate person. I think some people might be able to pick a surmise, and that's with everything in my life. I'm either all or nothing on stuff. People call me lazy because it's like I don't give a shit about certain things. But then they watch me work my ass off for 90 hours a week on Valve-related shit, and they're like, okay. So there was this girl in middle school I just was infatuated with. It was insanity, right? And I remember I guess hearing that she had a thing for me as well. But I was a little dickhead idiot kid. So instead of asking her out straight up, being like, hey, you want to go out? Or hey, do you want to date? I just talked to her every day. I didn't ask. And so we were always stuck in this weird situation where it was like, are you together? I mean, we could be if he fucking says something. And he didn't. Okay. Well, whoops.
Tyler friend zones himself.
And then that lasted for so long that I start dating Electra, and she's I guess was under the assumption that had something going, and I hadn't officially ended it or whatever. So she runs up and spits on Electra and almost attacks this girl, and that's when I find out she's fucking insane. But yeah,
there you go.
I attract through middle school and high school, I always attracted I'm gonna say unstable people.
I just had to pull a comb out of the toilet. I'm back.
I can say in high school.
Hold on, what the fuck?
I've had two noteworthy relationships in high school, and they were both insane. Both absolutely insane. And the worst part is the first one. I'm not saying any names.
Don't say any names. Don't be a dickhead. Yeah.
I every fucking guy, even if I didn't know them, they were all like, I know this person. They're crazy. You need to you need to walk out of this. I was just so nah. It's my entrance into high school. I'm a freshman. Let's see how this goes. I was in denial essentially. I was like, this is all right. I'm so glad that it did end peacefully because everything after was so it was so bad, and I'm so glad I wasn't involved. I saw her on Facebook years later after I graduated, recently, about a year or two ago.
How old are you?
I'm 25, and I was 15, 16 when we dated for a little while.
Okay.
to this day, I'm glad that
You're glad things went the way they did.
Yeah, because I see her now. I'm like, I'm so glad I dodged. I dodged a bullet. I dodged a bullet. I could.
So.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that person I was talking about in kindergarten, yeah, they do drugs now, so
yeah, but
that was what are y'all talking about? I just want to pour out a piss can and y'all are
talking about felony,
like,
you're like, all right,
what
I got the fucking
No, yeah.
We went from talking about the Half-Life Alpha disc to
life, because you know, well, I said we're all getting, we're all getting buzzed, and you want to tell your life story. That's just how it goes.
Oh,
that's life.
No, yeah, there was this girl. So this is our 9th year together, Electra and I. We're getting married in June.
Oh,
and I love her more than anything, and she's like my life and all that. When we were in high school, we were together. We started dating my sophomore year, right? And in my freshman year, I was in geometry class with this girl who seemed all right. And she was talking to me a lot, and her and I used to talk a lot about like Scott Pilgrim versus the World and shit. Which at the time was like my favorite movie. And I remember like Electra and I start dating, and there was like this friend group that I sat with at lunch with like her and a bunch of her older friends because she was older. And the guy that I did Minecraft Crafters of Crafting with in that friend group, I haven't spoken to him in like a decade. But I guess in context, in hindsight, I know that she was like in love with me, because I used to have these birthday LAN parties, right, in my mom's basement when I was in high school, and I used to invite everybody that would be willing, that had a computer and was willing to show up. And me and Electra would like host these things. We'd play Team Fortress, we'd play Left 4 Dead, we'd play Minecraft, we'd play Tekkit or Hexit, and I'd buy everybody the game, and we made sure everybody was good to go. She brought her computer, and like she bought me like this insane birthday present of like the entirety of the Adventure Time cast in plush form, which I still have. And I remember Electra came over, and she gave me her present, and then I kissed her, and she spent the whole rest of the party on the floor, just like head down. And stupid ass me was like, "Oh, she must be sick," and I ignored it. I was like, "Ah!" And she used to have her friends like pick on Electra and attack Electra and shit. Man, high school I hated high school so goddamn much, man. Middle school was amazing.
I have the opposite.
I am done high school.
I hated middle school. And I liked high school just because high school was the ending years. High school was the best year for me. I started doing poorly in middle school, and I did poorly at the start of high school, and I did better. But as far as like even grade wise and social wise, high school was the best, especially the last like 3 years.
So the thing with me was middle school. I don't know why, but me and my friend group all hit puberty very early. And it's no joke. I hit puberty when I was like 10, and my best friend hit puberty when he was like 9, and then this girl that I was really good friends with, she hit puberty when she was like 8. In hindsight, I just know that there's a really high sexual abuse percentage around where I live for some reason. So yeah, that might have something to do with it. But I remember in middle school, I completely brought that story down because I'm about to talk about something completely different. No, so like I remember in middle school, everybody just hit puberty really, really early. I remember me and my friend group, my friend Dominic, shout outs, love you, haven't seen you in years, I miss you. We used to hang out with these 2 girls, that I'm still friends with to this day, and we used to just play this game that I just dubbed the curiosity game, where we would just ask the most disgusting ass questions to the opposite sex. Yes, we were like, so like, how does this work? So me and Dominic would ask the girls like, so like, what is that? And they'd be like, well, it's this. And then they go like, well, what is this? And I go, well, it's this. And like we were just asked back and forth the most like obscene, disgusting shit we could think of, and it wasn't out of like yeah. It was more just out of like
yes.
Yeah, we were growing up. We knew nothing about any of the shit. So it was like,
we had a similar
started out as a Half-Life.
Dude, it's no.
So the Half-Life Alpha discs, the Half-Life Alpha discs that Jeff have, 4 different builds. One of them is the 0.52 build, but it's the full thing.
We'll never get our grubby little hands
on. It's got trained.bsp.
And if everything goes according to plan, I will be able to release it to the community as long as it's kept under wraps. And I will release a large documentary series about all of the contents on that disc, along with the history of Half-Life's development. Sometime by the end of the year is the goal. And the whole point is supposed to be the video series. The discs and the availability of the files is like a secret extra for the most dedicated people.
Wait, hang on, real fast.
All right, back to the weird.
Hang on, real fast. Just because I know we've all been drinking, so we're getting into the life stories and everything. I'm not gonna get a message from you like later, Tyler, going like, "Hey, man, I need you to like."
Can you take down that?
Yeah, can you?
No.
Okay. I want to make sure.
Yeah.
Let's not. Okay, I just want to make sure nobody's bringing up anything they're uncomfortable with.
Like Valve, I talk about stuff that may appear secret in order to be able to advertise my own work.
Yeah. Okay.
And all of the personal stuff I've talked about on stream.
Okay. Good. Okay. I just want to make sure because I just. There's some times where I'm like, I feel like I'm gonna get a message later, and it's gonna be like, "Hey, man, so yesterday."
I dropped a comb in the.
Yeah. Hey, Magic,
in 2015,
can you take down the video because I dropped my comb and that was my dad's, and he's gonna watch this later.
He's gonna beat me.
In 2015, I was just starting out Twitch streaming. Someone donated $10 to comb my hair, so I go get a bottle. So I go get a bottle of Windex and comb my hair with a bottle of Windex.
Oh my god, I remember that.
To this day, if you YouTube search Tyler McVicker and scroll down enough, there is a video called Tyler McVicker Combs His Hair.
Yeah, I remember that video.
Oh my god.
Funny story about that. My grandma, who's 92, was given a tablet for Christmas a few years ago. And we taught her how to use YouTube. And the first thing she searches is Tyler McVicker. That's her introduction. Me combing my hair with a bottle of Windex is her introduction to my content creation.
I bet that's a conversation starter during the dinner.
That's a conversation starter.
So Tyler,
all right.
about that Windex session.
I remember
about the Windex.
About the Windex session.
I got a piece out.
Yeah.
All right. See you.
Thanks for talking. Thanks for letting me on. Thanks for letting me.
I'm glad you were here. This was fantastic.
Yeah, this was the best
stream
ever.
This was better than I thought it was gonna go.
Check out the Half-Life mod Hyper.
Magic, I DM'd you.
Yes, I typed out a response, but I didn't send it yet. I was gonna wait for you to leave to make sure you weren't gonna
check my DMs.
Love you all. Bye.
Goodbye. Forever.
All right, can we ready up now so we can finish this shit? Because it's gonna be New Year's and I want to do something.
I'm playing Quake 2. Kidding.
Shut up,
Of course you are.
Oh my god, dude! I don't think you realize that was literally like
Dude,
35
what even
minutes.
just happened?
That was like 35 minutes of like.
35 minutes?
No, that was an hour and a
half. That was almost an hour.
Like 2 hours.
No, I'm saying between those two rounds, that was forever.
That was so.
I told you, dude. I've had all 6 years.
This is all my fault, and I'm so glad.
You should have dropped the comb and the piss.
I did drop the comb in the piss.
I fucking
You dropped it in the Girardi.
I died already.
Girardi, the comb.
I dropped the comb. I dropped the.
He dropped the comb.
Yeah, I dropped the comb in the piss.
Listen up. He dropped the comb.
And then I had to get a bottle of bleach to get the piss out of the floor.
Oh my god, I am.
Because I was too entranced in the Tyler talks.
I didn't get to say fucking Tyler goodbye, shit, faggot. Damn it. Listen.
We're on stream.
As we send off.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know.
Dude,
I don't know what
30
happened, but this was
seconds.
just like the best. This is the best stream we've ever had.
Having fucking Tyler McVicker on here talking about baby.
I don't even know why he was on here. He just wanted to come on here.
Dude,
so
I don't even care. I'm glad he was here. I'm glad.
We had a great talk.
I hope this is like those videos, like he's talking about his old videos, where people eventually discover that he revealed a bunch of shit here, and they're like, "Oh my god!" And like. That's what I feel like it's gonna be.
This isn't posted anywhere. The fact that Tyler's on the stream hasn't been posted
I'm not gonna post it anywhere. I'm hoping over time it just
People just start realizing, wait, what?
Dude, look
Wait,
at all
Half-Life Alex's story was a road trip?
Yeah, that's all I'm hoping happens.
Yeah, he talked about a couple
I want to see
legitimate that haven't been published.
I want to see that like a couple years later. Everyone's like, hold up.
Magic, you're probably gonna have to take down the stream. That was legitimate.
Yeah, I'm kind of. I know he said it's okay, but I still feel like in like a few weeks, I'm gonna get a message saying, "Hey, you might want to private that real fast."
Or at least edit that part out.
It'll be a treat to anybody who is here to witness it.
Oh my God! Wait, Scout! He's running with the fucking ball.
He's running. Kill yourself.
He's dead. Don't worry, he's dead.
Dude, I'm so tired.
I'm waiting for New Year's. I got my webcam hooked up. I'm gonna do.
It's already New Year's for me.
I already did gold.
They're unveiling that after Alex.
I want to end this.
B one.
I can't.
The R one.
Let's not
let's not talk about. I don't want to take this down.
Things.
I don't want to take this down. Let's be quiet about that.
Oh, true. Yeah, I'll
wait, what happened today? I don't think anything happened today.
Nothing happened today. We were just talking about tomorrow.
For some reason, even though I didn't drink,
I'll be honest.
The day was completely blank.
I have no idea what happened today.
I don't think you guys know. I was taking another piss in the restroom. I said I had all 6 beers. I was wobbling.
I had 4 beers. I was pissing, and as I was pissing, I dropped a comb in the toilet.
I was saying I get buzzed. I get buzzed with about 6 beers. If I take like it takes about.
I've had about 7 shots now of vodka.
That's what I'm saying.
And then I fished the comb out of the toilet with the other comb.
I've drank quite a bit, but it said I'm.
I don't know. I just want to finish MvM right now and go to sleep.
I'm gonna finish the MvM. I'm gonna do the New Year's thing, and then we're gonna sign off.
I want to.
It'll be probably New Year's by the time.
This year with a little thing.
Oh shit! The fucking scout.
The scout got around.
He's really going for it too. He's really.
Dude, that's his New Year's resolution. Let's let him have it.
No.
Anyway,
another big scout. We killed him. Heavy.
I wanna end off this stream with just a little thank you to anyone that's watching.
Yeah, I mean honestly though, to me it's like thanks, man. 'Cause there's a few people that have probably been watching for 10 years. I got fucking blasted.
Yeah,
they've been watching since 2019.
Anyone who's been watching since Shaft. Also, there's a giant soldier.
Yeah, whoever's been watching for Shaft has been watching near 10 years.
I wanna.
Oh, Pyro! Pyro!
Guys, there's people at spawn.
Pyro at spawn!
Heavy at spawn!
I'm flying towards spawn.
We're dead. We're dead. It's done.
No! He has got full fucking health! No! God fucking damn it!
Oh my god, how did that happen? How did that happen?
Oh god, I can't feel my face.
I only had a single.
I'm stuck in the floor.
I am completely numb.
I'm stuck in the floor, guys.
Brody's dead.
Listen,
he's gone.
You know what? I'm pretty sure I
don't think we can do this.
I think I've already completed that mission.
So we done with? Oh, are we done with TF2? Oh, don't tell me that.
No.
Oh, what do I stream now? I got 15 minutes till.
I don't know. I think we've provided enough for.
All right, I guess we'll.
What if you played?
We're gonna switch to the webcam
Wait, what
now.
The hell?
Hello. This is me.
Don't switch to your webcam.
Yeah,
don't.
This is the good webcam. No,
we spent so long.
Don't give him Ted Barney.
You switched to your web.
I'm Ted Barney.
I really like your Baleem.
Look how much time we spent.
I love your tired. Why are you
I love
so
your
tired?
copy of Baleem.
Because how could you not be tired?
Dude, no, that copy of Baleem over there.
Yeah.
Look how much time we spent.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna switch to my webcam for New Year's for the new decade, but you have already ended this fucking game. So.
Man, it's been 45 minutes since the new decade has begun.
Not for me. I got
still
40,
like
I got
2
15.
hours away for the new decade.
It's
so
600.
I want to say this because it's been 5 years now at least 5 years since
Oh,
I've
shit.
joined
Yeah.
the team, because Shaft has been running since 2012.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nearly.
Well, I
even
joined in
earlier.
2014, but
Freeze is beginning.
I've been talking to Brian since 2011.
Yeah.
I've been-
like, so 9 years now in total of like history. We've all I am really inebriated. I am very glad that we're
I have a
all
drum
here.
set, by the way. Yeah.
We're all still here.
Very cool.
Today.
Very cool. Thanks, Kanye.
We're all unified by this silly little shit like beta, whatever the fuck that is.
Yeah, what
the beta, whatever the fuck is that? You know, we've been unified by the early content of Half-Life. Fucking
Yeah.
I think I starred a dumbass named Ivan or some stupid shit.
What the fuck is a preliminary?
What's a
What the fuck is a Half-Life?
I wouldn't have it.
What is an absolute zero?
What's a beta anyway?
By the
What
way,
is a quiver?
anybody who ever goes out there goes drinking. For every drink you have, get a water. You'll thank me later when you're not hungover the next day.
Hungover.
No, but no, for real though. If you go out to drink,
I don't feel my face. Like
no,
like
when
really.
you go out to drink, you should always have.
Yeah, my face is numb right now.
My face is not on my body.
My head is completely detached.
Yeah.
I can slap it and I barely feel it.
Let me see.
You know what really knocks me out?
My left leg has gone completely numb.
My left leg has been removed to diabetes.
Dude, it is
just so shit faced.
It's always.
Seriously, to reiterate on Brody's point, you guys are awesome. I'm very glad to be a part.
Yeah,
I mean, this friend group now. I wasn't here from the start, but I'm glad these groups of people kind of come together, and I'm happy to see what we do in this decade, in this new opportunity of a world, and it's really exciting, both from the games that we're playing, to who we are as people, and where we're going next.
A lot of
you guys are great.
Anyway, I remember.
I was added earlier this year, and while that was the biggest mistake of my life.
Okay, all right.
Thank you, G-Matador. Very inspiring.
Of Hyperborea.
I'm developing Cumcraft. You'll be able to see it in theaters.
Shut up.
Go check out a game mode called.
Anyways, no. Okay, wait, hang on. Omar, the water. It's not that the water dilutes the alcohol. It's that
Go
the
check
water.
out bullswig.com.
Yeah, bullswig.com. Post the link.
Oh yeah, that's a real website.
Yeah.
Please go to
No,
bullswig.com, click the link, please.
Visit slottybarty.com for balls.
No. Okay, so
real website.
Wait, hang on, Ben.
Shout out to a small YouTuber known as Tyler McVicker.
Wait, hang on, real
So
fast.
much,
No.
and I've already pissed so much.
Wait, hang on. Stop. Everybody.
I filled up an entire can with urine.
What the hell are you saying? Okay, Ben. For Zash 2019, Zash 2019 is work in progress and it's not done. So I wouldn't recommend it as like a thing that you download and you're like, all right, I can just start making.
Zash 2019.
I can just start making a mod with it. There's things that have to be finished with it. But also for Omar, water.
All right, I'll be back.
Okay, so water doesn't dilute the alcohol. Water keeps you hydrated. Because when you're unhydrated, that's when you get hungover, and that's when you.
I'm gonna go get some water.
That's when you feel like total ass the next day. If you drink a lot of water, you'll actually feel all right when you wake up. Also, a good thing to do if you ever go out and you do like heavy drinking to where you're not just buzzed but drunk. If you wake up the next morning and continue to drink in a reverse pattern where you lighten up your drinks over time, you will ease out of being drunk instead of just suddenly stopping, and you also won't get hungover. Tips from
Magic Nipples, local alcoholic.
I don't even drink that often. I don't even go out to drink that much. I just know how to get out of it because a lot of people like to tell me their life stories when they're drunk. Because that's how it works. Anyways, we can go through my office for 2020 because I got 10 minutes to kill. So there's a drum set. You've been looking at it for a while. There's a window.
Magic. When are you going to do a drum live stream?
I don't know. I easily
When
could.
we gotta
I've
do a
seen
Bleem
I've seen
live
people
stream.
do.
Yeah,
live
Bleem
stream.
live stream.
Well, no, I've seen
You
people
gotta
do.
stream it on.
No, I've seen people do
Steam.
drum
Steam.
like Twitch accounts where they'll play like songs on Twitch live streaming through the drums. I kind of wanted to do that.
What if you play us into 2020?
I don't even have it hooked up to do that, and I don't even have the PC connection cord, so I
Just pretend.
Yeah, just air drum.
Just slam on.
Air
Air
drum.
drum.
All right.
Air drum.
There you go.
And already.
It's very durable. Anyways,
I'm never
yeah.
drinking champagne
So-
again. Holy shit!
Champagne is a good way to
Champagne.
get somewhere. So
Champagne.
anyways, I don't know, I'm just looking at my
I'm
office right now.
going
So
to
yeah, I
die.
got random things on the shelf. I have a shitty graphics card behind the Bleem CD. I shouldn't have opened that copy of Bleem because that was a sealed
Is
copy.
that the
but I
Hot
opened
Wheels
it.
monitor?
No, it's not. That's just a normal RCA monitor. That's
Oh, okay.
like transparent blue. It's from like 2002. I just wanted a CRT, and I know that one works, so I took
If
it.
there's one piece of advice I had, it's don't buy the raspberry lime hard seltz.
No, don't buy seltzer water.
You can buy the blueberry one.
This is
That
what you,
tastes
okay. This is what you
pretty-
buy. Okay, all right. If you want to drink something that tastes all right,
Yeah, go with whatever Magic suggests.
Angry Orchard apple cider.
We are also wasted.
I mean,
Yeah, including
I'm not.
John
completely
Calder
drunk.
asks.
John Calder
Hey.
asks. Will any
John
Magic
Calder.
nipples.
Of course.
Any of that?
Yes.
Well,
It wouldn't be a free stream without John fucking Calder.
What is his?
Okay, all right.
What is his question?
Here comes
What is
some-
Wait, hang on. Okay, for real though. For real though. No, for real though. Wait, for real. I don't know if any of those characters will appear. I don't plan on adding them. If they appear, they do. If they don't, they don't. I don't like. I haven't written them into anything.
Why do I keep bleeding? Holy shit!
Keep bleeding from where?
I'm playing Doom. Hideous Destructor.
Oh,
Bleeding.
okay.
It's 11:53 p.m. Ah.
Yeah, I got
it's
4
It's
minutes
9:53
till-
p.m. West
Say
Coast,
goodbye
West
to the
Coast.
best decade of music. You
No.
Yeah,
killed
the
me.
best decade, Imagine
Imagine
Dragons.
Dragons.
Imagine Dragons.
Yeah, Imagine Dragons.
Guys, Imagine Dragons, the best rock song. Imagine Dragons. You know the,
They made a song called Radioactive. Do you remember the song name called Radioactive? I do.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
I
saying.
knew
Okay, all right. No, for real.
Why
I
is
was-
Lindsay Lohan
When
trending
Tyler-
on Twitter? What the fuck?
When Tyler
Come
was
on, gang.
here, and I was saying like I think music has a comeback in the 2020s. I sort of mean it because it's the first time in a long time that like true rock bands have been signed to a major record label. They usually get signed to smaller ones. So I'm hoping that as a result, rock and roll makes a comeback because most people are sheep and they'll listen to whatever is on the radio. That's just-
Whoa!
yeah, they'll just listen to whatever. It's not that they care; they just listen to whatever happens. So I'm hoping, as a result, that more rock and roll appears on the radio, and then as a result of that, there's basically a reboot of the rock genre, and from there, metal and everything else will take off with it, obviously. But
You'll take
I don't know. I'm hoping the 20s is good. The Roaring 22. I mean, I have that friend that says that Y2K 2020 was a thing, but obviously he's wrong because my computer hasn't shut down yet. So.
Well,
Dude, my computer.
in 2021, there's gonna be
Oh, we got. Oh man, I need another
fucking
beer. and I
32-bit
don't have-
integers, but that's not a big deal.
I don't have another beer to drink, and I need another because I'm coming out of
Dude,
the.
I don't want another one.
I'm
If I-
coming out of the buzz, and I don't
Oh
have
yeah,
another beer.
is
There's
it's
only
like
one beer left.
32-bit CPUs can't go past
Yeah,
like
Tyler the Creator.
2032.
Well, it depends on. Well, it all depends on.
It's like 2021. It's some
Well, it
time
de-
for UTC time indexes. It'll just
Well, yeah, it just depends on how the data for the date is stored. If it's stored under a certain like a byte.
well
value.
if it's a UINT or it's anything that's not in 32-bit systems, but also what runs 32-bit systems and
Well, nothing runs like major systems that's 32-bit.
nothing important does. Maybe your mom's old Razor calculator.
Yeah, but the thing is also a lot of computer dates start with the December 1st of 1979. Like you can
that's the UTC timestamp from the UTC
yeah.
timestamp starting from 1970.
So
it's still gonna. The issue is there's an overflow because the maximum number is like 2,700,400 something.
Oh,
well, yeah.
And then if you overflow that, it's going to do an underflow and cause an issue.
It's going to
And
run.
that's gonna happen
Well, yeah.
in
Y2K
December, but that's not even a real issue if you're on 32-bit. Then you can go to the heat death of the universe and back. But who the fuck cares?
Yeah, well, Y2K was like that manufactured paranoia that for some reason people thought that computer systems couldn't count past 1999, even though that's not how it works. So
I like how his stream was playing some hard life.
I stopped.
It went from
playing
hard life.
Yeah, we're playing hard life, guys.
I changed it.
Tyler talk for an hour and a half. Now we're talking about engineering.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, now we're talking about Y2K Part 2.
What if,
Shut up,
wait,
Brandon.
what if early 2000s aesthetics come back?
Y2K2.
I don't
Electric
think
Boogaloo.
I don't think the early 2000s aesthetic is going to come back. Like that's it.
I hope it doesn't.
That's well.
I want word art unironic.
In reality, what I don't want having a comeback. As much as it would be nostalgic, I don't want it having a comeback because I don't want to see
Half-Life.
No, the 90s era of dress and everything because that was fucking out there. It was weird. I have like photos of me as a little child dressed up like I was out in the 90s.
What we need are high fisheye lenses in crazy videos account.
Okay, guys. Now let's going to talk about why you need to pass a
3
char
minutes.
pointer.
Papa John is going to eat
On
50
C++.
pizzas in 30 days.
Got 3 minutes until
50
Y220K.
pizzas, 30 days.
I'm not even joking. He's actually doing it.
We lied to you guys. We are not playing MvM. We are going to teach you C++.
We tried MvM.
Yeah,
We're
alright,
gonna
so
teach
we're
you.
gonna alright,
ladies and
if
gentlemen,
we
well,
go here to the window capture.
We're going to teach you
First step is
CBT.
kill
Alright,
yourself.
so we
I
gotta
wonder
It'll make
what
the whole process
wait,
easier.
I wonder what waking up tomorrow is gonna feel like.
I'm gonna
You
be
won't
not
feel
any
like
different.
shit.
Papa John's Day of Reckoning.
I did
Dude,
just
have you
down a
seen
whole
that
bottle
video?
of water though, so I mean.
Oh Jesus, it's
Wait,
11:58.
wait, have you so you drank an entire bottle of water?
Yes.
Okay, when you use the restroom, drink another one, and you'll probably feel like the next one.
Fuck. Okay.
Yeah, not just you want to overdo the water.
So
because-
much liquid.
No, but I'm telling you though, you're gonna feel.
All right,
you'll feel a lot better.
I
No, okay.
will do
Nothing is worse than waking up the next day, and every time you move, you just want to vomit.
Random pieces
Like-
for 10 minutes.
I think-
straight.
It's 11:59.
I literally,
saying-
dude, I literally drank the can and then just refilled it so that's fucking.
No, I'm just saying though. No,
I'm not
saying-
even joking. I refilled it completely.
It's
Real
5
life.
seconds until the,
No, I'm
the
just
screaming 20s.
I got 1 minute. I'm just saying though. I've been hungover twice. When you go to just stand up or sit down and you just want to vomit, like the motion of just standing up makes you want to vomit. You never want to do it again. Like just moving makes you sick. It's awful. And I found out just drinking.
I'll wait
water.
till I have to piss.
Oh wait,
again.
30 seconds. All right, so let's get goal_1 ready.
All right, here we
no,
go.
don't start yet.
Let's look
Nope.
at my clock. We got 20 seconds left.
Oh boy.
Oh man, here it is.
13.
Oh, man.
Oh
10.
man.
10 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh, it's 12 o'clock! Woo! 2020!
It's 10 o'clock.
Woo!
We are in 2020 vision.
We are in
complete this
2020.
campaign.
Everybody else is incorrect. Their time is
In memory,
displaced.
so you were dead.
Wrongly.
He died.
I like to thank, I like to thank
You're all
Gabe
so
Newell and Half-Life and Tyler and Nintendo and Sega and my left eye for itching for the new year. Alright, so that's the end of the webcam. You don't need to see this anymore. Bye.
Yeah, please.
Okay,
Spare
you know
my
what?
eyes.
I'm gonna kick you from the chat. I told you.
Yay! Please.
I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna continue any longer. So let's... Alright, I mean I know it's offset, but it's Happy New Year for me, so
Happy New Year.
Gamers.
Happy New Year.
So Happy New
Bye.
Year.
Will not wake up tomorrow.
I'm going to end the stream I'm not going to continue it. I think we're done for now. I mean,
we're definitely done.
Yeah, I'm glad for everybody who came out tonight to watch
Special
this.
thanks to Tyler McVicker for the really interesting story.
Came here?
He was here for like an hour or two.
Dude, you were talking. You were talking when he was here.
To him.
Did you
Tyler
forget?
was here for like an hour and a half.
Anyways,
I know, I'm fucking around.
Everybody who was here today, thank you for being here. You didn't have to. You could have been out with your wife or your kids or something. I don't know.
Merry New Year.
To everybody that's been following me or Shaft or whatever we've worked on for the past 8 to 10 years. Cool. I'm glad you're very obsessive. Anyways, that's it for 2019.
Go make some new beta mods.
I guess the next thing will be waiting for
continue the endless hell.
Subscribe to Hyper on Patreon.
For the new, I guess look for my new video whenever it happens.
Matador on Half-Life RU.
Yeah, subscribe to gmatador.halflife.hardlife.tyler.
Follow Alien Cow Studio.
Alien Cow is releasing Prelude this year.
To the new Gmod
I do a voice in that.
It's called Prelude. It's pretty cool. It's very innovative.
Just saying, well, Manchik, what's
he's like the Bill Gates of Gary's mod.
Yeah, Prelude comes out this year. It's gonna be pretty cool.
There'll be a Magic Nipples stream of Prelude where
there's definitely going to be I'm definitely going to stream
Magic Nipples.
Yeah, Magic Nipples will talk to myself in that stream.
No, you're not.
I voice a character in that game, and it's going to be great. So look out for Prelude.
He voices a character.
Alien
Cow. In that game. So do I.
I don't know
Cow
if it's still in the game, but I
Twitter,
voice
look
a
them up.
gremlin in the sewers.
Let's get the link.
G-Matador can be found in the sewers, dead. And then his spirit will speak to you through a phone, requesting you to go kill your
Just turn off the stream. Just turn it off.
No. We're almost there. Real fast. Prelude's going to release this year. Alien Cow. There's also that Half-Life game that releases this year. Who gives a fuck about it? Year of the Dragon's got 3 releases planned this year. It's going to be epic. You can check that out. Go to the links below. I already have a link.
Let's end
cool
the Magic Dragons.
We're gonna end the stream.
He was the guest star of this current.
Yeah, thanks to Tyler for coming out. That gave us the views. None of you guys would have paid attention otherwise.
I don't even know if he gave us many views. I don't think many people knew this happened. This was a very
Don't worry, they'll find out later.
This was really fucking weird.
Hang on. We're gonna end the stream with my birthday theme.
It's gonna be like a year before anybody realizes how cursed this was.
Thanks to 2019, here's 2020.
This was malevolent.
I'm glad y'all were
This was an out of body experience.